I was saying, we need to review some of the coins that we've already purchased. And I was talking about XDC and how XDC price has fallen to a good point. I would say I call it a good point because this was the point that I was desiring that this coin will fall to, and so it's currently at 7 cents and a nine. What is the use case of this coin? Is for real world asset tokenization and global trade finance trade or trade finance, right? And that market is already about $250,000,000. So if we have all those assets going to move through this network, once it goes live, then this coin is going to take off. It's currently 7 cents. Okay, so that's one coin I need you to consider if you want to invest in any coins for the bull run. All right, if you want to invest in utility coins for the bull run, I want you to consider XDC, Zinfin Finance. So I'm going bullish on it. And then one of the coins we spoke about was CoinW, which is an exchange token. Now, before I had mentioned to you guys how exchange tokens always do well. Well, at least most of the time they do well. And this is one of the exchange tokens that recently rose up from 4 cents to $1.38. 4 cents to $1.38. Okay. But it's currently at 84 cents. You see, it's retracing a bit because we've had a couple of sales on this, coin. You see, you see that we've had a couple of sales on this coin. Okay, so it's coming back down a bit. When you check the 1 day time frame, it's falling from about $1 and a 10. Okay, and then it fell to 66 in the middle of the night. Okay, at least that was night for me. So CoinW token, CWT, fell to about 66 cents. And then it went back up to 99 or $1, and then it's back down to 80 something cents now. So there's another coin in the long term we can be bullish on. So I'm going to give it a bullish vote. All right. Thank you for joining. I see those on TikTok and YouTube. If you're on YouTube, just say hi in the comments. Say hi in the comments if you're on YouTube. All right. And then other people spoke about Edu Vantage coin and how it's possible it's going to hit 10 cents or $1. So we've had a couple of people in the group. No, I think this is not the right one. You also have to be very, very careful when you're searching for these coins and you want to buy them. You have to be sure you are clicking on the right ones. Okay. Okay, so right here I can search for the coin. This coin has caught on a lot of hype on the WhatsApp group and also on the WhatsApp group. Let's see, Edu Vantage, EAI. A lot of people are hyping it up. So let me just check out this coin, Edu Vantage, AI. I think this should be it. 1.3 million, liquidity 149K. Yeah, this is the coin, right? You can join my Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Just search for Undervalued Crypto. Okay, so we see a couple of people buying in on this coin. You see, okay, so this was the ride. It rode from this point, which was a 3 zeros and a 6, and then it came up to 1/10 of a cent. All right. I'll be reading comments both from TikTok and then YouTube. All right. There was a very huge sell here. I think someone with a lot of, with a huge bag cashed out here within 15 minutes. I'm on the 15-minute time frame, right? And then we saw it climb back up and then down and then back up. Well, the market is always going to go this way. It's always going to go like up and down. So you don't expect to buy coins and, always have them moving up forever. So expect some downs in the market, which means you would have to learn how to take profit. Okay, because the ride is not forever. Learn how to take profit. Gogozi, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, kindly drop a like. I have a couple of buys coming in right here. 37 seconds ago, sales in here. Let's see how much this guy made. The one who just sold. Okay, he made 29. bought zero, sold. Okay, so this might be someone who had supply before the movement started, because you see bought is zero, means that they didn't put any money, but then they are cashing out. So this could be from some team wallet or something. I don't know. It could be. We need to see that the coins that sell first bought and then they sold. So this guy bought $7, cashed out at 17, made $10 profit. All right. Okay. I'm going to go back to the list of coins we have. Let's see the ones that have potential, where we can catch them at very low market cap price and market caps. Maybe anything less than 100K can easily make a 10x for us. Okay, anything less than 100 can make a 10x for us. Let's check out this coin. It's made a 47% increase in the last 1 hour. This one is currently at 3 zeros and a 7. It's called Luniverse. This is on Solana chain. Made a 7% increase in the last 5 minutes, 47, 46 in the last 1 hour. Let's see how the chart looks like. They have also locked liquidity. Is it burned? Yeah, locked and burned liquidity. 13,000 unique wallets trading this coin. Oh, I saw this coin leaked. I saw this coin leaked. Now people are cashing out here. You see the sales coming in. The buys and sells coming in. So Luniverse, L Universe, Luniverse. All right. Let's see how much people are making on this coin. Why do you buy 4.4K, cash out 4.3K? Then I don't think you should have even bought the coin in the first place. You know. Okay, is coming down a bit. Let's see. Now this is not a good point to buy. If you are doing technical analysis, this is not a good point to buy. Why? Because it's at the top. This one is at the top. It's not a good point to buy. If you want to see my screen, you can also join on YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. Let's raise the likes. We have just 0 likes on YouTube. Let's raise it to about 5 or 10. There are 10 people watching. So we can raise the likes to about 5 or 10. That would be good. All right. These are the price areas you want to buy. You want to buy here at these lows, these higher lows. All right. These higher lows. You are getting this value for free. So I'll be glad to receive a like. It says, please drop CA on WhatsApp. Okay, I'll try as much as I can to do that. I don't have WhatsApp installed on this, so it'll be difficult to just post them. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. But I'll be mentioning the name of the coins and then the liquidity and market cap, so you can easily track them from your side as well. Good evening. Idowu says good evening. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. All right. Let's go on and search for other coins. Luniverse, if it comes down to this point, right, we could make a purchase of Luniverse. A couple of sales coming in. All right. So let them sell. All those guys that provided liquidity for the coin at this point, they can sell. Right. And then we come in and buy. So this is good. I have my MetaMask. Now we're in a competition where we are doing $10. We are doing $10 to 10 to 100 challenge. So I put $12 in my BNB, that if I see any good coin, I'll buy and then hopefully take it to $100 in 3 days. That's the challenge we are doing right now. Okay. So I have $12 worth of BNB. I want to take this $12 to 100 by simply trading these coins that I have. Where are the coins? These coins. Okay. So I'm just looking out for the new ones that are coming, the ones with potential, and then I put in my $10. Hopefully turn it to 100. If I blow the $10, then I blow it, right? Okay. Wow, this coin has done so well. Negamon at 86,000%. But this was established a year ago, so I don't want to get into the old coins. I want to buy the new ones. I don't buy the new ones. So I might have to skip this, but let's check the charts. Oh, it's really pumped lately. It's really pumped lately. You see that? It just pumped out of nowhere. I think the boost really helped it. It started pumping from here. So this was this is 4x, no, 4.5x from here. 0.01. Okay, so 1 up to 9. So this is about 8.5x. This coin has made 8.5 in just a few minutes. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. How can we catch these coins? This coin is called Nigamon. Okay. How can we catch these coins in their infancy stage and then ride on them, okay, to make a 10x or 100x? That's the goal here. I'll be doing this regularly on this channel. So if you're new and you're interested in such content, you can follow, subscribe. All right. Thank you. Let's raise the likes up. We just have 2 likes on YouTube. Let's raise it to about 10. Mirror chain, I spoke about mirror chain yesterday. It's made a 300% increase. Mirror chain, I pointed it out yesterday. It's made a 300% increase. So this one, if we had bought it yesterday, we would have made a lot of money. Because 24 hours, 300%. That's like what? That's like a 3x. Easy 3x. Okay. It's taking a while to load. I have to close these ones. This was an easy 3x. From yesterday. All right. This is it. It's just 2 days old. All right. This one would have given us some good profits. Just 2 days old. So we saw it around this point. It would have easily made a 2x. Anyway, so I'm going to go back. Now I don't need to miss out on coins that have like good potential. Like when we see, we need to really get into it. Albertal is asking, what is your view on baby Wiki Cat? Okay, so yeah, I made a comment on it early on. I was saying that baby Wiki Cat was relaunched by a new was relaunched with a new contract address, which I posted under my video on TikTok. Okay, and I was saying that baby Wiki Cat, they had an issue with the old developer coming in to dump the coin after he transferred the project to a new team. So it wasn't the team's fault. They didn't just do their due diligence in making sure that the projects that they were receiving had fully been renounced by the previous dev. Okay, so it's a mistake they learned, and they learned it the hard way. So next time when you are running a project, make sure that if someone is handing over the project to you, you cross check, you do your dotting of I's, crossing of T's to be sure that you are safe. Okay, so that investors also have their monies and investments safe in your hands, right? Because it's like a bank. Running a cryptocurrency project is like running a bank. How do you? This is the coin, baby Wiki Cat. So they relaunched. It was a very calm relaunch. 1 hour, 2 hours. This was the price. 9 zeros and a 3. So if you got in on the relaunch, you've made a 10x. And I posted this on my Telegram and WhatsApp. All right, my Telegram is undervalued crypto if you want to join. I posted this on and it's made a 10x. Okay. Now I was in the first one and it didn't do well. They had an issue, which I was sad about. But anyway, what can you do? Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So we learned the hard way. And they did a relaunch, fortunately, and it's made a 10x now. What's the supply? Just that when you go down here, like I said, the devs are inexperienced, so they have to now learn how to close all these issues so that it attracts new investors. Okay, so they are still working on it to close all these things. But one thing is for sure, they have locked the liquidity and burned 94% of liquidity. Someone is asking, what are your thoughts on XVM? What are your thoughts on XVM? Let me check out XVM. That's Volt, right? Is it listed on CoinMarketCap? Promise says hi on YouTube. Thank you. Hello, Promise. Okay, so Volt, XVM, I'm seeing a couple of them here. Now, this is where you want to be very careful. For example, you might see my Telegram is undervalued crypto. Just type it together in the search bar on Telegram and you find my group. We are almost 700 on there. So we also have a WhatsApp channel and we have a WhatsApp group where people chat and they discuss new coins, you know. They say, oh, have you seen this coin? This coin is about to pump, like all those kind of things. We talk about them on the WhatsApp group. Talk about them on the WhatsApp group. So you want to join. Telegram, search for undervalued crypto. So XVM, now, when you are looking for a coin, sometimes you might see multiple coins with the same name and the same logo. So how do you know, how do you tell which one is the right one? You want to look at the stats. Okay, which of the stats is making sense? Now, after that, you're going to do another thing to check whether it's the actual thing. Okay, and then you can do further checks again to see if it's the actual thing. All right. So with this is 190k liquidity. It seems like these two have like good stats that could make them the real one. But that is not enough to just jump on any coin and buy. And that is the mistake some of the people are doing on the WhatsApp group. And they come to say that, oh, I bought a fake coin because you didn't check the stats, you didn't check the linked socials. So you want to be very, very careful with that. Now, when you compare the stats, this one has 15k liquidity. It's definitely not this. This is 21k, not this. 20k, not this. So our best bets is between this and this. Which of these two, which one is real? Okay. So first of all, let's click on the first one. I right click to open on a new page and I right click to open on a new page for the second one as well. We are checking vote in to check which one is real. Okay. So this one says 791k liquidity and we see is locked. I don't know if it's both locked and burned. Yes, 99% locked and burned. Okay, and then we come here XVM. We need to check liquidity. Has it been locked? Market cap 21. This one says market cap 21. It's almost the same thing, right? So we wait a while for this page to load to confirm whether this liquidity has been locked. Okay. Are you the Jesus screen is not clear? Is it okay now? Now this liquidity is not locked, but the other one is locked. So there's a giveaway. This one is not the real one, but people are still buying. And the danger with this is that all the people buying can be rug pulled, because if liquidity is open, it means that the one that created the coin or the contract can empty this liquidity, okay, and run away with the money. So this one already is a threat. When you go down, it says no issues, because typically this contract address is not created. I mean, this auditing system is not created to detect whether liquidity has been locked and whether unlocked liquidities are safe or not. So it's going to tell you no issues. And if you look at this alone and you make a purchase, you might run at a loss. Okay, because when the dev empties this liquidity, so be very, very careful here. All right, we'll skip this. So this is not a real coin. Let's go for the one that has locked liquidity, that shows some integrity. Okay, and we see that the coin has done very well. This is Volt, right, on Solana. In fact, we saw this coin 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? I think so. And it was low. It didn't know it was going to make these X's. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to target some of these coins that I see potential. And I'll just leave my investment there for about maybe 24 hours, because I realized that after 24 hours and 48 hours, some of these coins are really doing well. So why not invest them for the long term? And by long term, I mean a day, 2-3 days. Okay, not 3 years. All right. Some projects might still stand for 3 years, but in crypto, not everyone. Like, things are fast paced in crypto. Okay. Not every project stays for years. All right. There are certain coins that started out, coins like Peer Coin. I don't know. Those of you who got into crypto very early, there were coins like Peer Coin. Is it Peer Coin? Coins like that, they are out of the system now. Is it Peer Coin? No, let me go to the historical snapshots. Okay. There were some coins that started out with BTC and fell along the way. Okay. So if you invested in those coins, coins like Safe Moon was like a big hype in 2021. Safe Moon swept the entire market. Okay, so coin market cap 2013. Let's click 19th May. Namecoin. Have you ever seen this coin? I don't know if it's still existing. Namecoin. And there's Peer Coin. I don't know if it's still there. Nova Coin. All these coins have died out. This was like 2013. This was the market. This was coin market cap. These are all the coins. There are only 14 cryptocurrencies in 2013 on the coin market cap. So imagine if you put, let's say, even $100. Look at BTC, it was 121. I wish I had a time machine to go back. Now, if you ask me what is one thing you want to do, back in time, I would say to buy Bitcoin very early. Bitcoin was $121. Market cap was 1.3 billion, right? And it didn't look like it was going to move from here. How can you see 1.3 billion and think the market would make even 100x of that? Right? The money looked too huge to still make 100x. But Bitcoin was 121. Litecoin was $3. Litecoin is currently 100 and something. I guess so. And Namecoin. So I clicked on these coins. Let's see if they still exist. Namecoin is still around. Interesting enough. It's still around. A day ago, yesterday, it made a 0.11%. Okay, 0.11%. And then Peer Coin, is it still around? Okay, it's also still around. There are a couple of coins that are no longer existing. I don't know if Nova Coin is one of such coins. Let's check out Nova Coin. Some of the coins you would see price data not tracked. Then oh, this coin is dead. It's no more in the system. Terra Coin, let's check this. Maybe this where the Terra Luna coin gained inspiration. You know, Nova Coin is still around. Is Terra Coin around? It's also still around. But most of these coins are like, okay, so Terra Coin used to be 35 cents. Today is 1 cent. So this was like bad investment. Terra Coin was bad investment. It's fallen down by 30x from 2013. So some of these investments are bad. Dev Coin, Feather Coin. I mean, some of these coins either are not doing so well or they have ceased to exist. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that you don't want to hold the coin for the longest time because not every coin is meant to do well in the long run. All right, that's my whole point. All right. Okay, so let's go back to our screen. XVM. Okay, so we checked votes and we said it did well. This is a coin we saw 2 days ago on our live stream. We checked the essentials and we realized that votes could do well, but we didn't buy in at the time. And today I regret not buying in, but it's okay. Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. All right, gonna go back to my deck screen now. IOD Jesus screen clear now. I trust it's clear now. Let's take our likes from 4 likes to 10 likes. We have 30 people on YouTube, but the likes are still down. So let's push it up. Let's push it up. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. We talk about cryptocurrencies, investing, being an early investor. Like I always say, this is my second YouTube channel I'm running on crypto. I used to run one in 2021 into 2022. 2020, 2021, during that serious bull run that hyped up the coin prices in 2021 April, we were running crypto channels, right? And the market crashed. Okay, and people were no longer interested in crypto. They were not watching because the price at which BTC and all these coins got to and crashed was so heartbreaking that people felt that crypto will never bounce back up again. So they stopped watching crypto videos. Crypto content creators stopped posting videos. I also stopped. People are not speaking in the Telegram groups anymore because everybody had lost money. That was a serious, after a bull run, I want to advise you, after a bull, learn to take profits in the bull run because the market will never run forever. Learn to take profit. If you make a 5x, 10x is good. Come out. Don't be too greedy waiting for 1,000x. We might not always get it, and it would not happen to everyone. Okay. So if it happens to you that you make a 4x, 5x, step out of the market. Okay. Don't get too greedy. And that's how you lose everything. So a lot of people on our Telegram page, the channel used to be called Crypto Wealthy. It's no longer around. I handed it over to someone, and a lot of people made money. Some made losses. Everybody was silent on the group. Because if you had like $1,000 and it's now $45, like you are so mad at the market and you are so mad at everyone talking about crypto, you don't want to invest anymore. That's what happened in the market. $1,000 hitting $100, people losing by 10x in the opposite direction. Okay, so learn to take profit when the market is doing so well. All right, I'm going to go to my chat one more time. Let's see. I wish I could see the coins that are like freshly boosted, coins that are freshly boosted. But anyway, justice for Irina. I don't know who that is. Fatless. Let's see. Has 300k in liquidity. That might be an interesting look. Fatless coin. Drop a like if you're watching on YouTube. I appreciate it. I don't know, but those watching on YouTube can be very stingy with likes. I know on TikTok, it's easy for people to like your live stream, but on YouTube, people are very stingy with likes. Please don't be stingy with likes. Let's increase the likes on YouTube. As you are gaining value, I'll appreciate your likes. Okay, so this one has had a pump from here. There was also a huge pump here coming from above. Oh, it's falling. In the broader spectrum, we see a fall. Okay, but in a closer time frame, there's a sudden rise here. I would still want to look for other coins. I don't like coins that have pumped, fallen, and pumped and fallen. It doesn't really tell if people are interested in the long-term vision of the coin. Okay, so I'm going to filter by age. See if I can find any that are freshly listing. Maybe a new pairs. Okay, this one. Oh, did you see it? Streamer, it just vanished. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can search for it. Streamer. If that coin has locked liquidity, I'm going to buy it. And if the chart looks good, I'm going to buy it. Streamer. I saw this coin pop up. It looked like, oh, was it Streamer or Steamer? I missed the name. It looked like it would do good. Streamer, this is, oh man. Anytime I'm about to click, it just vanishes. Streamer, that's the name. Streamer. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I clicked it. This is the coin. 33k, 77k market cap. Good. This coin, four zeros and a 7. This is on Solana. Oh my goodness. I wish it were on BNB. So it just launched out. Do you see? Just launched out. But it's falling below the launch price. I don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that. Good. It's pumping now. Okay, this one is new, 76 market cap. This one could do well. Lock liquidity. Let's see. 100% locked and burn. But I'm on BSC. I'm on BSC. Oh my goodness. I'll need to now switch. Let's see how it's doing here. 146 makers, 14K market cap. Let's look for a new one. I want something on the BSC chain. It's falling below the launch price. That's not a good sign. Streamer is falling below the launch price. So I wouldn't say it's a good sign. Okay. Streamer is falling below the launch price. So everything here is red. It looked like a good project until I saw that it's falling below the launch price. Arkin World has fewer makers in the market. We might struggle a bit. Rocket Frog. Are there any questions on TikTok? Okay, I'm not really seeing any. This guy says, I use CoinGecko and Dex Screener. Okay. I also use CoinMarketCap and Dex Screener. You're the one that asked about votes, and we checked it out. Okay. And then I also shared my views on baby Wiki Cat. Lucky was asking for current price. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that message. Sorry. Okay. We go back. Okay. Boost Coin has really fallen by 82% the last 24 hours. That's a large drop. Firecoin, there's two makers in the market, $5 volume now. $40 in liquidity. No, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Shekel. Shekel. Okay, Shekel might it looks like a good project looking at the stats. Okay, let's see. 52K in liquidity, locked liquidity, 188K market cap, 1,400 makers, volume 447K. Let's check the charts. Couple of sales in here. Sales. Okay, another buy. Fresh buy. Another buy again. Okay. Wow, this is pumping. But this looks like an artificially engineered, chart. Okay, so I'm going to suspect this chart. I'm going to be very, very careful. I wouldn't want to invest in a coin that is always going up and never falls, like this kind, right? This sell of less than 1 cent might even be a bot. Okay, there was a sell of less than a cent. Let's check this one out. There are some coins, by looking at the chart, you want to be very, very careful because the chart looks artificially engineered, Streamer, STREAMER. Yeah, but I didn't like one thing on the about the coin. There was something about the coin I didn't like. But if you still want to invest, maybe you want to do extensive research first before you invest. But the fact that it fell below the launch, I didn't like the look of it. But it could still do well. So Streamer is the first spelling, STREAMER. Okay. All right. Let's raise our YouTube likes to 10 likes. I don't know. Today we are very conservative with our likes on YouTube. We saw this coin yesterday as well, in real life coin, IRL, which is doing well. Now it's gone up by 18% from yesterday, as at this exact time. So it's done well. Negamon has different coins created, so be very careful if you're buying into Negamon, because the devs are different devs. Okay, duplication. So careful, careful. Farting Phantom. Two makers in the market, $8 volume. This is bad. We'll skip to the next one. See if we can find new ones here. You know, it's not easy to find very good coins. Okay, sometimes people think it's easy. You just log on and buy any coin, but it is not easy to find very good coins. You see how we are doing our research? This is what we mean by do your own research, because sometimes it's going to take your time, you know, researching to find good coins. It's going to take your time. Deflationary DUSD. Okay, like this coin has a name brand that could do well, but the thing is, there are few makers in the market and the volume is very low. So you don't want to buy it. Okay. This is a streamer coin I was talking about. Okay. This was it. This was the one we were talking about. I want to check the charts again and see how well it's doing. This was the one that fell below the launch price. Thank you for following new. Taking a while to load. Okay, so let's check out the coins. Freaky Otter. I wonder where some of these names are gotten from. What side am I looking at? Chris is asking. I'm using Dex Screener. Okay, decentralized exchange screener. Why is everyone recreating Negamon? Negamon. Why? Risk. It's for the biscuit. That's the name of this coin. Crazy. Unite the trenches. 6 hours ago, it's all made reds. Nah, we don't want that. You can send questions in the live stream if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions of coins you feel that we should look at. Noki has a good boost on this coin, but makers are few. 19%, fallen by 19% in the last 24 hours. This is not good for us. Greed. Greed made an 8% rise. Let's see what we can find on the Binance Smart Chain, the BSC chain. Let's see what we can find on the BSC chain. Because I've loaded my wallet and I'm waiting for BSC coins so that I can come in here and buy. Okay. Let's see, are there any new pairs that could do well? Something that was created maybe a few minutes ago. I'm your father. I'm your father. Okay, volume is good. Liquidity is good. Let's check whether he's locked liquidity. Okay, so this is a streamer coin we're talking about. This is it. This is what I was saying. When coins fall below the launch price, you want to be careful. You don't just want to buy into coins that are falling below the launch price. Do you see that? Right here, it goes down here, and then it's struggling to be up. Okay, struggling to even break the launch price. This was the area. I'm going to put a line here. This is the level. Support becomes resistance. So this point has become a resistant point here. It's going to take a lot for this price to break out and go up. It's going to take a lot. Yeah, Chris, you're welcome. Okay, you see it's still selling here. Yeah. So it can come up, but then it's going to take, it will be hard. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so for the streamer coin, it will be hard for it to just climb back up here. All right, now let's look for other ones. I wish you could see ones that they are new but have like a boost on them. Okay, we are not seeing any such ones. So we go back to our raw list. At least if you can find one that has locked liquidity, we check out the socials and see if it's something that we could, invest in. John Paul says, please look on the coin Pigger and the Solana Pigger. Okay, let me just reopen a new tab and then check. Oh, this is a coin that says, I'm your father. 21 buyers, no sellers. Sometimes I'm skeptical if a coin has no sellers. Right here. This could be a honeypot. And a honeypot simply means that people are buying into the coin, but nobody can sell. That's a honeypot. They put you all in the pot, right? Honeypot. So this could be a honeypot. It could be. I'm not saying it is or it's not, but it could be. And when you look at the chart, you see that every time someone buys, it's like there's no sell. So it's always going to create this kind of look on the chart. And when you see stuff like this, you want to be very, very careful. Okay. No sellers. It doesn't happen in the market. Like this is not the normal structure. Okay. How did you know the launch price? Okay. So one thing you can do, for example, when you hover over a coin, right? When you hover over a coin, you'd see that right at the top, this side, there are some numbers here. You see O for opening, you see H for high, you see L for low, and then you see C for close. So the open price, because my mouse is on this candle, the price at which this candle opened was 340 and 1567. So if I want to know the launch price, I'm going to hover over the first candle and then I'll pick the open price here. That's how I know the launch price. So when I hover over the first candle and I look at the O, it says 0.50 and an 89. So that's the launch price. Okay. All right. Thanks for your question, Jean Paul. You were saying Pigger, right? Pigger coin. So you're going to search for Pigger right here. Pigger coin. Any questions from TikTok? See a couple of people watching on TikTok. All right. So Pigger, you said it's on Solana. Is it? No, I don't think it's this one because liquidity is very low here. So it's probably this. All right. Pigger, this is Sui. Is this the logo? It's the first one. It's probably the first one. Let's go for the first one. Okay, lock liquidity, 12K in liquidity, 9K market cap. Whoa, who cashed out? There's a very huge red candle on the coin. I try to avoid coins when I see this. This is like a huge dump on the investors. This is probably like a dev wallet. This is a dev wallet. It means that someone was holding more than 20% of the supply. And this is dangerous. Someone is holding more than 20% of the supply. This is dangerous. Okay, if one wallet is holding even 5%, it's dangerous. Okay. Yeah, but if you have a couple of them, let's say if you have about 50 people holding maybe 10%, 15% of the supply, that's okay. Right? That's okay. But this right here, this red candle right here, it shows us that someone was holding a huge bag, right? And it even dumped below the launch price, which also tells us that this is a dev wallet. I wouldn't advise you get into this Pega coin that you mentioned. So you mentioned it in the comments that I should check it out. And I see there's a huge red candle on there. So I wouldn't advise you get into this. Okay. Welcome to the meme coin live trading class where we analyze meme coins. We look at the stats. What are the healthy stats to look at if you want to make a good investment in meme coins to raise our $10? Okay, or at $12 to $100. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, you want to subscribe and stay in touch. I go live almost every day for us to look at the market, and not necessarily on TikTok. TikTok once in a while I come live, but YouTube I go live almost every day. So if you want to see this channel in the future, kindly subscribe, and you can join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. We're also on WhatsApp, and we have a WhatsApp chat group where people share their thoughts on what they think the market will do, the new coins that are coming out, and so on and so forth. All right. Okay, so we are still looking at the new coins on the Binance Smart Chain. Like I said, I have BNB. This is what I want to transform into $100. So if you just joined, you've joined in time. Let's keep the likes up. Let's move the likes to about 10 likes on YouTube. YouTube viewers can be very stingy with likes. Please don't be stingy with likes. It helps the algorithm to push the video to new viewers so they can benefit from what we do. So let us increase the likes. Thank you. All right. So I'm your father coin. The chat, how is the chat looking? Yeah, this is a honeypot. Don't buy this. I wouldn't be surprised to see a red candle just pop out any minute, because this guy is about to rug pull everybody that bought this coin. Okay, this coin is, the name is I'm your father. There are some coin names you hear and you know that, bro, this thing will be a rug pull. So I'm your father is the one is the one trending right now. But if here says the video isn't clear, what do I do now? Okay, you know what? Let me. No, not this. Not this. What am I trying to do? Yeah, I'm trying to. She says it's blurry. Oh, BBS says it's blurry. Let's see what we can do. He says a bit. Is this okay? Like if I come this close, is it okay? Can you see? Is it okay if I come this close? Let me know in the comments. All right. So this, I wouldn't be surprised to come back and see a red candle here, because this guy, it says still blurry. Interestingly, I can see everything so clear on my phone. I don't know. Try increasing your video resolution. Maybe that would work. These are bot buys. Okay, 43, 43, 43 is the same thing being bought by different wallets. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so there's a lot of suspicion that should be held on this coin. Okay, different wallets buying the same amount all the time, moving at the same interval. This is a red flag. So I'm your father is a useless coin you're not going to buy. Pigger, like I said, there was a huge dump on the market because probably the dev has cashed out on all the investors. Okay, so we wouldn't look at this. We'll go back to our charts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was watching on TikTok. All right, market. So this is not healthy. Too few market makers, and it's not healthy. We need about 100 plus. Or even if it's going to be less than 100 makers in the market simply means that those are the unique wallets that are buying the tokens. So if 10 people buy the token and 2 of them had bought before, but they are buying again, the number of makers on the market will be 8. Okay, because two are buying again. The number of makers will be 8. 2 are just rebuying. Right, so you might see 10 buyers and then you'd see 8 makers. 8 makers simply means those are unique wallets. Right, but so if you buy afresh, they're going to count you as a buyer. They'll recount you as a buyer. We saw Annie's sister companion, but the name wasn't attractive, but it's doing well. It's made at 29%. Liquidity is low. They have probably rug pulled this. And that is why you don't only want to check the increase in the value. You also want to check the liquidity. $6 liquidity. Okay, so this has been rug pulled. You don't want to buy this. Remember, this is not only a trading class, you're also learning new stuff, okay, on this live stream. If you're new here, kindly subscribe and come across this channel again. You may not come across it again if you don't subscribe. So thank you for subscribing. My BSC coins are not encouraging at all. Coins I'm seeing here today are not encouraging at all. AFC token, less than $1 volume. Quant link. WTF degen, 15 makers, 2.1k volume. Now Blessing is asking, I'm holding Creepcoin. How much I can invest? How much should I invest? Or now if you're holding means you've already invested, right? So I would rather ask, how much did you put in, and is it an amount you can afford to lose? Remember the general investment rule: always invest an amount you can afford to lose. Don't go borrow money to buy crypto. It's one of the biggest mistakes you can ever do. Some people get lucky, but don't do that. I saw someone saying, I borrowed this and I bought this coin and it did well. Don't try that multiple times. One time is okay. Okay. Be very, very careful. Don't go do that. Not every coin is going to do well. So if you come across a good coin and you feel like, hey, I need to borrow and buy this coin, you might be making the worst decision of your life, especially if it's huge money you're going to borrow. So rather sell a coin you're already holding that is not doing well to buy the new coin you have strong conviction will do well. That's what I would say. Right. Okay, you know what? Now let's just check projects that are not necessarily new but have the potential to make wonderful gains. Okay. So switching to Solana to see if you have any good stuff on there. I don't know, but Solana is really, lack of memes. This coin is doing well. It's made 2,000% in the last 24 hours. Why did I not see this coin? I didn't see this coin. It's made 3,000% the last 24 hours. Has good number of makers in the market. There's a lot of activity going on. Bend liquidity as well. Let's see the chart. This coin, okay. I think I need to get some money on Solana because this one could pump up from here, 2777. This coin can pump up from here. Let's check their X handle. We want to check the community they have. The name of the coin is memeless. Memeless. MEMLESS. Memeless. We are organizing our research on that. Now this channel is likely to pump from the top. Now for coins like these, I can buy them, but I haven't switched to Solana. I'm still on BSC, which means I would have to transfer some money to the BSC chain. Okay, you know what? Let's see what I can do. If I could transfer something to BSC, I wish I could switch the chain to Solana. I have $6 in Solana. Okay, so where is that Solana wallet? Why is it not swapping? Should swap. Should be able to swap. Can I still buy XRP? Eugene is asking, can I still buy XRP? Yeah, you can buy XRP. In fact, XRP is currently on a discount at $2.80, right? It's currently on a discount, so I would say you can buy it. Okay. I'm trying to log in and purchase some memeless coins. It can bounce up from here. Memeless is on Solana. It's going up. We saw it at 277. It's going up from here. Why is it not switching to Solana? I would have made some gains on my money. I would have you see, it's not working. This is so annoying. But I would have to sell my stable coin. I'll have to sell my stable coin to get some Solana. I want to buy the memeless coin because I think it will do well. It has a lot of activity going on it. So memeless could do well. Not financial advice. Still trying to fetch the codes. I want to put something small in it. Memeless, lack of memes. This one can pump from here upward. Okay. Cryptcoin. Yeah, Cryptcoin will do well. Someone was asking about it. Cryptcoin. You see, I'm going to tell you guys about Blessing. I'm going to tell you guys about Cryptcoin. Okay. Let's try and buy some memeless coin and see how well we will do. Okay. I'm trying to buy memeless. Stablecoin has gone down now. We saw this coin. It was giving out free USDC. And a couple of people got into it. People made 3x, 4x. And I called this on my WhatsApp page. Check out on SoSex and Doge Chain. Okay, I'm going to check those ones out. Memeless, meme, MEMELESS. Okay, I'm trying to swap my stable coin for. Yeah, this is a stable coin that is not stable. I'm trying to swap it for Solana. I'm trying to swap this for Solana so I can buy some memeless coin because it would go up from here. See, it started going up. It started going up. Annoyingly, this thing is moving so slow. I don't know if there's a way to swap from stable coin to the memeless coin. Let me go purchase the memeless coin and see if I would get some. So I'm going to copy the CA from here, go into my MetaMask, and then paste this token here, memeless, buy some memeless coin. How many am I going to get? I hope I'm able to swap. Solana is acting slow today. So I'm going to get 1,613 coins with just $5. So it's going to give me like $4 worth. Let's see if we can make like a 2x 2x on this. The account doesn't have enough SOL to perform. Oh, okay. So that is why it was restricting a swap. But I have 44 cents. It shouldn't cost more than 44 cents to swap. But anyway, I have to find a way to bridge my BNB to Solana. So because Solana coins seem to have there's like some sweet hype going on there. So you know what? Let me just switch to my Binance Smart Chain and then bridge from Binance to Solana. Emmanuel says I'm seeing many memeless coins. So look for the one that has the market cap of 2 million plus. 2 million plus. I'm trying to bridge my BNB. I can convert my BNB to. Wait, let me see if USDT has a bridge feature here. So I bridge it to Solana. I don't see a bridge here. I don't think the bridge feature is on the PC, but it's on the phone. Like if you want to send USDT from Binance Smart Chain to Solana, you can do what we call a bridge, and it's going to move your coins to the other chain. I don't see the bridge on my PC, but it's on my phone. So you know what? I'm going to try and bridge BNB to Solana because I realize the Solana coins are doing well. Let me send my BNB. I'm going to send about one. Now this was for the $10 to $100 competition, but I'll have to send this to. I'd have to send this to Solana. Let me do 125. Let's see. Okay. So I'll still have some BNB for gas fees. Yeah, XRP you can still buy. I feel like it's at a discount. 2.86. That's a good price, right? It's dropped down. So transaction is complete. I'm going to go back to Solana. Okay, so let's switch back to Solana. Oh wait, we switch back to BSC and then do a bridge. Okay, so I'm going to do a bridge. I'm going to do that on my phone because this is the USDT. I'm going to bridge this $10 USDT to Solana, but I need to be sure if Solana has a USDT network. So I'm going to come here and then switch to Solana and check for a USDT. I could have even done a USDC rather, but anyway, click on buy, check out for USDT on Solana if they have that. Memeless coin, check for the one that has 2.8 million market cap and has a locked liquidity of 237. Okay, it's down. Good. It's good the price is down. So from here, you can possibly buy and make some profit. Okay. All right, let me just check for the break functionality on my other phone. Can we bridge from here? Tether. Or is the bridge on Trust Wallet? Trying to find out where I saw the bridge. Oh, it should be MetaMask. Oh man, I'm not seeing it. There was this bridge functionality where we could send coins to another chain. So now, man, I could have made profit on this. Yeah, I was trying to bridge, but I'm not getting that functionality. So next time I'm going to upload some cash on my Solana and then make purchases from here. So remember, we saw this at 277. This coin is called memeless. That's the name, memeless. Liquidity 238, market cap 2.9. It's going up. We saw this coin at 2.77. And sadly, I cannot buy because I loaded my BSC, but this, we saw it here. But this is on the Solana chain. This is where we saw it, 27. We saw it at this price, 27. Saw it around here, 277. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of buys are coming in. I wouldn't be surprised to see this move to 2 zeros. 2 zeros and let's see. 2 zeros and a 3. 2035, right? This could be a target price point, and it will still be good, like 30 to 40% increase on our monies. Glory Fans is asking, which platform or what platform are you using to see the buys coming in? I'm still on Dex Screener, and right here you can see the buys and sells coming in as and when they come. You see that. So this person, if I hover over their purchase, their transaction history or their purchase, you can see he made $8, bought 75, sold at 84, made $8.62. You see. If I move to another one, he bought at 7. Okay, so this one is the one we checked already. Another sell wallet. It's made this made a profit of 82.26. Bought at $202, sold at $228, made $26 profit. People who cash out very little profits are actually scared. So at the end of the day, I ask myself, then why do you put in money you are scared to lose, knowing this is crypto? If you cash out at very little profit, it shows that you are scared. 34K. Someone bought 39K, cashed out 34K, lost 5K. This was a useless trade, right? Means your entry points were not good. You probably bought at the top, and that's one thing you want to avoid, buying at the top. Avoid buying at the top. We have, let's see, put in 100. It moves very fast, so you'd have to quickly read it. See, lost 5K. Unrealized profit is this. So means that they cashed out at the point below where they bought. Okay. And now they have unrealized profit. Lucky is asking, he says, check power pump. Power pump. Power pump. Check power pump. It says 35K coins on mine. 35K money. Someone put 35K in a meme coin. People are that rich. Yeah. Power pump. Power pump. 35K dollars in a meme coin. There are people that even put $1 million in a meme coin. You need to have a lot of money to do that. They are probably worth maybe 20 million plus to put $1 million. Okay, Power Pump has done 40% in the last hour, which means at the start of this live stream, one could have made 40% if they had invested in this. Okay, so somewhere here, we're still streaming. We're still streaming here. Streaming all this while. We're streaming. Yeah, we started streaming around this point. So we could have still made profit on this. We didn't see this early because it has good number of makers in the market, 6,800 makers, 200K market cap, 60K liquidity. Yeah, the stats look good, but we couldn't enter Power Pump early enough. Let's check the bigger picture. Check the bigger picture. Okay, it seems to be rising from here. Okay. We had a pump 1, 2, 3, 4 hours after launch, then comes down. This is what I was saying. Now, good coins don't fall below launch price. So it's still holding up. Price is still above launch price. Like if you go in early, you are still in profit. Okay, so this green candle is a good sign. I hope more green candles follow. But looking at the stats, it looks cool. Looks cool. 3.2 million volume, 6.8, 260K. Locked and bend liquidity. Okay. So this looks okay. Yeah, but remember, don't hold for the long term for some of these projects. Okay, as the name goes, power pump. They're just pumping it for a while. So just enjoy the pump and cash out your profit as early as you can, and then step out again. Okay. Memeless has really done well. It's done 3,000%. Memeless coin has done 3,000% since yesterday. I didn't see this coin yesterday, actually. I didn't see this coin. All of these coins have done well. All of these ones have done well. Baseball thief made a 7.886% increase. Coins like this have done well. Let's go down. Refund your soul. This was trending. Someone spoke about this on the WhatsApp group. Now, if you're new here, you want to join the Telegram, the name is Undervalued Crypto. On Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. We're also on WhatsApp. You can join our X, follow our X. I've been posting coins on there. Now, very soon, this is memeless. This is the coin I was speaking about. 980 members. Thank you, Glory fans, for subscribing. I'll be posting coins there. This one says, I just gave you another 100% on the timeline. Memeless also did well. The meme is that there's no meme. Okay, interesting. You can follow us on X at Undervalued Crypto. Okay, Undervalued Crypto. You can follow us on X at Undervalued Crypto. I need to sign in again. Anyway, which wallet is good for holding the coins? You can use MetaMask. You can use Trust Wallet. You can use Trust Wallet. There are too many fake coins that pop up in that wallet, and I just want you to be safe. So I would recommend, if it's on the BSC chain, Penny Wallet is okay. Penny Wallet doesn't have strange coins popping up, so the probability you'll be scammed or hacked is very low. So Penny Wallet I would recommend, and then I would recommend MetaMask. Is multi-chain, so has different chains on it. That's another one I would recommend. And Trust Wallet is my least recommended wallet, but it doesn't mean it doesn't do the job. It also gets the job done. I just want you to be careful. Okay. And then yeah, those are top 3 wallets. There's also BitGet wallet, but BitGet is not available to people in the US and UK. And I think there's also Binance wallet. Now all these other wallets, you can buy coins like these, right? Even if they are not yet listed on the main exchanges. Okay. Now someone mentioned token pocket. Now the only coin I saw today, or I've seen today so far, that I think is good for investment is the memeless coin. But it looks like I cannot swap into my Solana, so I couldn't buy it. But that is the coin I would have bought with my $10 to $100 challenge. That's the coin I would have gotten in on. So token pocket. Let's check this one out. Token pocket. Just wait for it to load. 55 million, liquidity 690K. I presume is this one. Which one is it? Might be the first one. Thank you, Glory fans, for subscribing. If you're new and you want to join our live streams on hunting for the best meme coins, then kindly follow, kindly subscribe, and also drop a like on that video. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Token pocket. It's dropped a little bit. Locked liquidity. Liquidity is not locked. The dev can remove the liquidity. Okay. Be sure that when you're investing in projects, the liquidity is locked. Okay. And in the last 24 hours, only 44 new wallets have bought, have interacted. Okay. 44 new ones. So, 39 buyers, 5 sellers. There isn't much activity going on here. Okay. I don't know how long this coin, I think it's been in existence for about 2 years, right? Yeah, if you see stuff like this, you want to start cashing out because this one, this one, this one is likely to drop from here. Why? Because all these people that bought early provided liquidity into the coin, right? Now they are holding, believing it's going to go. But if it starts ranging here, it means that it's facing some form of resistance. This price is facing some form of resistance. So at this point, all the guys that bought here, they're like, oh wow, the price is going up. Price going up. Like the people that bought earlier are going to say, oh, the price is going up. It's up, 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 up. Oh, pumping, pumping. And they get to a point, it stagnates. It's just like what is happening on the CWT token. I'm going to show you. It stagnates at a point, and what happens is that people will start dumping or selling. I don't use the word dump. Let me use the word sell. People will start selling because if there's a resistance, it gives the impression that the price will not be pumping as much as it was doing before. Okay, so it's going to sell. They're going to sell from here. A typical example of where this thing happened was with, I'm on coin market cap now. Okay, was with CWT. And CWT token is falling again. It was at 85 when we started this live stream. It's falling by 15 cents. Now, this coin, if you want to hold it for the long term, I would say yes, it's good. In fact, 70 cents here is a discount for this coin because there's an exchange token. It has very low supply, 25 million, almost the same supply for Bitcoin, right? And we have more than, even the trade volume has fallen. We used to have like 15% or 14%. So it's fallen down by 40%. This is the coin. So it moved up by 2 cents. Okay. This is the coin. But I'm going to show you a similar chart here. Like I said, price goes up. When it stagnates, know that there's a high chance the price will fall from that point. Because everyone that bought the coin and felt that it's going to move now are doubting if the coin is ever going to move. Okay. So for this one, if I switch to 7 days, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is what happens with coins like these. It pumps from this side, pumps, pumps, pumps. It gets to a resistant point. So you realize that this was what, 31st August, right? 31st August from here. 31st August, it was moving. 1st September, moved, right? 2nd September, it was still moving up, right? And then 3rd September, it was still moving up. There wasn't any resistance. There wasn't any ranging of price. And then kept moving. 4th September, pumped again. Now, at 4th, sorry, at 4th September, you see that the price from here began to range at the $1 price range. You see that? From 4th September up to 5th, we were still in the same $1 price zone. Same $1. Do you see that the slope here is steeper? This slope is steeper than this. This is just like a flat, right? This is CoinW token, CWT. It's an exchange token. Someone is asking what token is this? So once it encounters a flat at this point, what happens is that it begins to fall. Why? Because a lot of people that bought in here feel like the price should consistently rise. Do you see? But when it stagnates, they feel like, oh, okay, so this is the all-time high. Is that all we can get? Okay, then let's start cashing out. Then the price start falling. This is human nature. And you're going to see many charts like this. So if you see a gradual rise and it stagnates, at a stagnation point, if it stagnates more than the duration it took for prices to be consistently rising, this is where you want to start selling. You might not sell all your tokens. You might sell maybe 20% of it and get ready for a fall to buy back in. So this is like a good buy back in price. It's forming a support here. It also gets to a point, you see that the market has retraced by about 50%. That serves as a good buyback point. Okay. for whenever you see charts like this. Okay. Now this guy says CoinW takes the stage at token 2049. Okay. For those who can't see, I'll be reading out, so don't worry. As one of the leading global exchanges, CoinW is showcasing its innovation and commitment to driving the future of crypto at one of the biggest industry events in the world. Okay, so there's going to be an event and they're going to showcase. Okay. From networking with top projects to unveiling new strategies, CoinW keeps proving why it's a key player in the market. Okay. And then this is me, undervalued crypto. So you can follow me on CoinMarketCap. This is me, right? Undervalued cryptos. So when you hover, 130 followers. This is me right here. Eagle eyes for cryptos with moonshot ability. Okay, so I'm also on CoinMarketCap. I do comment in the section. And I said, I was on the CWT live stream because the team decided to host a live stream and I was on there. Okay, and then I said, on the live stream going on right now on X, CWT team advises you to set a buy limit around 55 and not buy at the top. So this was a live stream where they were talking. You can see right here, CoinW was in the CoinW. They were hosting this X live stream. Okay, and they were saying that try and set a buy limit at 55 cents. But we saw 60 cents, which was very close to the 55 they gave us. So they were still right per the analysis. What if this still falls to 55? You know, what if it still falls to 55? It's still a good price point because I feel like that would be a good support area for price to bounce back up. Okay, so we keep a lookout on this. Now let me go to your favorite coin, the one everyone has been talking about, Wiki Cat. Wiki Cat. Okay, we're gonna talk about Wiki Cat coin. I used to think it was associated with Wikipedia when I saw the wiki. But we need to ask the dev where the inspiration is coming from, you know, because I believe everyone names their coin based on some kind of inspiration, right? So Wiki Cat, yeah, and I think it might have some relation with Wikipedia. It might have drawn some inspiration from there because the cat is wearing glasses. And we know that, you know, there's this stereotype that those who wear glasses are the nerds. So Wikipedia is also something that gives like valuable information. So Wiki with the glasses could be like, you know, whoa, wow. The price went to 2. Oh, okay. I now understand why a lot of people were ranting on the page, the WhatsApp group. I didn't know the Wiki Cat project had pumped to 6 zeros and a 2. Okay, this was like a discount. Like I always say, these are discounts for you to get in, right? 6 zeros and 1 6, 1 6, 1 6. But these are the price people don't want to buy. They want to wait for the pump. People are crazy. Like, why do you wait for a pump to get in? Especially if you know that this is a good project. Like, why do you wait for the pump? Okay, I'm going to click bullish. I'm bullish on this. Why do you wait for this pump? Do you see that? They buy in when it's pumping. And then they now complain they are making losses. Why do you buy in at the pump instead of buying at the low price? Because this, let me switch to my candlesticks. Right. Now the next all-time high target should be 6 zeros and a 4 for Wiki Cat. The next target, because this is where it dropped from. Now it pumped from here, got to this point and retreats. So the next high that everyone should be buying in order to target, well, this is not financial advice. Please, this is not financial advice. But I'm just saying that the next target high price should be around 4 zeros, 6 zeros and a 4. If you're new to this channel, you want to subscribe, join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. We also have a WhatsApp channel and a WhatsApp chat group where people share what they think and new coins they have seen on the market. So you can join Undervalued Crypto. Search for Undervalued Crypto on Telegram. That's our channel. Okay, now the next high point you should be targeting, which is about how much money are we going to make from here? Let's say we put in $100 at 1.8 and we get to 6 zeros and 4.5, right? Okay, so let's say I have $100 to invest and I put in this coin at the current price. Okay, 6 zeros and 1.8, right? 6 zeros and 1.8. Now, if I have $100 to put in Wiki Cat at the current price, I'm going to get 555 million. Now, this has really become expensive because before you could get billions of coins with $100, but now you can only get half a billion with $100. This shows you how fast this coin is rising in value. So let's say I get this, right? And then the price goes to 6 zeros and 4.5. I'm going to make $150. So if I buy, means I could make more than $100, 100% on my investment. If I buy WikiCat at the current price of $100 and it hits the previous all-time high, I make extra $150, which is not bad. I have a channel on Telegram. I don't have a Forex trading. Oh, the Forex trading group, that's a different, I have a different channel, but I'm more dormant on that channel. Yeah, it was a trading channel. It was it's for trading derivatives. Yeah, I have it on Telegram, but that's dormant because I'm no longer trading that. That trading system was such that, you see, in crypto, there's a saying that you never lose in crypto. And what they mean is that if you buy a coin, let's say I buy one XRP, and XRP goes to 10 cents. I haven't lost my XRP. I still have my XRP, right? So in a certain sense, you never lose in crypto, in a certain sense. But if I go on the OTC kind of trading environment where you are trading derivatives and I buy one XRP with $2.84 and the market goes down, because I'm trading on leverage, I lose all my money, it goes down to zero. That's why those trading on Forex, sometimes they can tell you my $10,000 became zero, like I lost everything, because it's like a derivative market, right? But if you're buying crypto, you still hold your coins, just that it loses its value. So that's the difference. You see the difference? That's the difference. All right. Let's read a couple of comments we have here on WikiCat and what people are saying. This guy says WikiCat isn't over yet. More wheels will be on board. WikiCat dev plans to launch a new finance app called Penny Remit this coming September. The app that makes WikiCat and other BEP20 tokens unstable in real life. Usable, sorry, in real life. With Penny Remit, you'll be able to deposit WikiCat into your wallet, buy airtime, data, and TV subscriptions, send money directly to bank accounts. Interesting. And it says you don't even need any P2P vendors. Nice. Now tell me why you are not bullish on WikiCat. Something will happen somewhere soon. Next stop, 500 million market cap. Now I'm going to read that again. This is what they say about WikiCat coin. WikiCat pump isn't over yet. More whales will be onboarded. WikiCat dev plans to launch a new finance app called Penny Remit this coming September. The app that makes WikiCat and other BEP20 tokens usable in real life. With Penny Remit, you'll be able to deposit WikiCat into your wallet, buy airtime, data, and TV subscriptions, send money directly to bank accounts. You don't even need any P2P vendors. Now, tell me why you're not bullish on WikiCat. Something will happen somewhere soon. Next stop, 500 million market cap. And then he put the Penny Remit logo there and then a WikiCat. So, if you're asking for utility, I think I love this write-up, so I'm just going to give it a like. Okay, now let's go down. Someone says WikiCat, my favorite coin is back, bull run. Okay, now this thing went down to 6 zeros and a 1 2. What happens with some of these coins is that after they pump to a certain level, it's very difficult for them to drop. Like Shiba Inu, right? Came from $10 or $11. Sorry, 10 zeros or 11 zeros. And today's at 4 zeros. It's finding it so hard to get to 5 zeros because you get to a certain level, the community believes so much in the value of the coin that they don't sell them. And that is what's happening to Wiki Cat. Unlike other coins, people would have sold off and completely dumped this coin. But what is happening is that the community faith is holding this coin at the current value. Okay. All right. WikiCat will print. Let me read this. It says WikiCat coin has reached a significant milestone with over 115K holders. Nice. Now 116. So more holders are coming on board. 100 million market cap. This 2 years ago, you would never think this coin would hit 100 million, right? 3 years ago. Supply is dropping. It's been updated on coin market cap. We're also going to check Fire Screener and see the number of bends that are coming in every minute, because every time you buy, sell, transfer this coin to another wallet, it bends 1%. So there's an eternal burn on this coin. Eternal. So long as the coin, people are trading the coin, is eternally burning the coins and reducing the supply and increasing price. And you may not see the effects now because the effects are very minute, but over time, this is going to build up and get possibly move the coin to about 1 cent or 1/10 of a cent, right? So if you are holding this coin, for example, let's do a quick calculation, right? If you bought 555 million with your $100 as at the current price, and it makes 1/10 of a cent, that's a $500,000 from $100. But the question always lies, can you hold for years? Can you hold for years? What if you bought Bitcoin? When I showed you the historical snapshot, Bitcoin was $121 in 2013. Could you actually buy $121 worth of Bitcoin, which is one Bitcoin, and hold for the next 10 years up until 2023? Like that's the question, right? If you're on YouTube, can you drop us a like? Thank you. You can join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. We're also on WhatsApp, and we have a WhatsApp chat group. The link to my WhatsApp will be under this video when the live stream ends. You can always join. Okay, there's a community of people that are equally invested in crypto, trading the crypto market, sharing insights and all that. It's good. It's fun stuff. All right, let's increase the likes to 15. YouTube audience don't like giving likes. I don't know why. They are very stingy with their likes. But TikTok, we have 3K likes already. Let's help the algorithm push this to many other viewers who can join. So YouTube audience, let's increase the likes, please, so the algorithm can push us. Now, let's see what this guy is saying. WikiCat coin. He says it has reached a significant milestone with over 115K holders, and this community is showing strong enthusiasm and growth. And then he put the link there. He says trading volume is 838K, which we've already shown here is even above that right now. Trading volume has increased by 10%. That's why the price is also increasing from, you see a green candle. WikiCat social dominance is at 30.388, which is 1,000% higher than its daily average. Okay, now let me read this again. Let me start again. This is getting interesting. He says WikiCat coin has reached a significant milestone with over 115K holders. And this community is showing strong enthusiasm and growth. Trading volume is 838K, which is 261% higher than its daily average. Wow. WikiCat social dominance is 0.388, which is 1,000% higher than its daily average. WikiCat Galaxy score is up 37% from the previous week. The project's market cap and social dominance have surged, with some community members expressing optimism about a potential listing on major exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. The community is rallying around the project with many holders expressing their commitment and encouraging others to buy and hold. And we just read the utility on the coin. So it looks like this is a long-term hold. Okay, not financial advice, as I always say. Wiki Cat will print millions of dollars for diamond hands when? This year, 2025. Fed's cutting rates will be a catalytic move to the upside for crypto, and WKC will take the lead. Mark my words. Wow, the community has very strong convictions on what Wiki Cat will become. And then someone says, Wiki Cat core team politeness makes investors to bag more Wiki Cat on daily basis. I believe it will be on the forefront during the altcoin season. Mara Garden is asking, what is SOL prediction for 2025? Anything above $200, so 200 250. That's what I think. I mean, it's fallen from such a price in the past, so it wouldn't be surprising to see it go back to that price range, $200 to $250 per coin. Austin says hi. Thank you. He's always sending messages on the live stream. We appreciate that. Now, this guy says, hello, good people of Wiki Cat. Now, if you are new on this stream, join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. That's the name of the page. You can join the Telegram. Let's see if I can find it here. Undervalued Crypto. Undervalued. Now, if you type it in your browser, it will still pop up. Undervalued Crypto. Okay, t.me, Undervalued Crypto. No, let's put it in the search bar itself. The top bar itself. Undervalued Crypto. Yeah. Oh, it's not giving me permission. You know what? I'm not using my personal PC, that's why. Do you hold XRP? Oh yeah, I hold XRP. I hold a lot. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but I hold XRP. Yeah. Someone is asking on TikTok. Can't see the screen clearly. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having that feedback today from people on YouTube. Maybe because I'm not using the iPhone. I don't know. Okay, so this guy says, hello, good people of Wiki Cat. As a Spanish European, what do I feel about Wiki Cat? Semapi appears to be a good Christian who follows the word of God, not by word, but by his actions. Before researching about WKC, I didn't know that Nigeria was such an active place for crypto. Many great projects came out of it, but Semapi is the first man with a huge vision, that is the SMC DAO and Penny Wallet. And he says Wiki Cat therefore has huge potential to become the biggest Nigerian crypto, which I think it currently is, and then the biggest African crypto, then even reach SHIB levels of market cap when the world realizes that Wiki Cat isn't just a pump and dump, but a vision of believers. I have great hopes for this project. I even believe it will help me achieve the first level of financial independence and start steering my life in the direction I want. And this is true for so many Wiki Cat holders. In the future, I wish to meet Semapi and talk to him about his brilliant vision. Okay, so I mean, there's been a lot of positive reviews on Wiki Cat. I'm a holder of it myself. I hold XRP as a what's the name? Gary. Yeah, Luniverse is doing well. Lucky. I saw Luniverse. It was pumping already when I saw it. Luniverse is doing well on Deck Screener. I saw that. Okay. Austin, can you see the screen now? Is it okay? Type a yes in the comments if it is. If you're joined, you just joined, kindly subscribe or follow on TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok. We talk about meme coins. Today, I wish I'd, put money in my Solana wallet because that's where the good coins are right now. The BSC chain is dry at the moment. So after this live stream, I'll be moving my coins to Solana so I can buy some Solana chain coins. Okay. XRP 2.8. Ethereum had quite a good run. It's back down. Ibrahim says it's not clear. I am so sorry we have to endure Maybe some other time I'll use the iPhone to stream, and then we might have it. Okay, so comparing how you see my screen now to the previous live streams, would you say the previous ones are better? Because this is the first time I'm using the Samsung to stream live on YouTube. So let me know. It's out of focus. Is it okay? I'm setting the focus. Is it okay? Sonos Gray says, I can't find it on Telegram. Undervalued crypto. Undervalued crypto. Undervalued crypto. I don't know why Telegram does that. It's quite annoying. Like if you're a new channel, they don't bring your channel in the search thing. So you know what? Go to your browser and then type t.me /undervalued crypto. Okay, type everything together and then press enter. It should redirect you to my group. The screen. So is the screen back in focus now, Ibrahim? All right. Let's check out trending coins on CoinMarketCap. Let's see the ones that are trending. Gary says XRP will flip overnight to 1,000 insiders. What? To 1,000. Insiders have been talking about this since 2019. Okay. All right. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, so let's check the current ones that are trending on CoinMarketCap. We have Numeraire. I know Numeraire. Numeraire was reviewed by Crypto J on YouTube. Numeraire. It's gone up by 55%. That's impressive. Numeraire. He spoke about Numeraire. Numeraire. Numereire. Numeraire. This coin. Wow. This guy spoke about Numeraire about months ago. Somewhere around this price, $10. It's almost at the all-time high. Numeraire is almost at the all-time high. So Numeraire is pumping. Let's go back to our trending list. Somnia Infinite, EVDC network. Now this one, let's check this one out. It has a boost on it, so let's check this one out and see. EVDM is at 4 zeros and 2.9. Four zeros and 2.9. Can we buy Lunoverse now? It has dropped by almost 90%. That 90% drop, someone is asking on TikTok. The 90% drop, it's not healthy. You know, when coins drop by that much, it's not healthy. All right. A lot of people are selling. That's what it means. If it's too much, especially if it falls by a large margin within a short time, then I wouldn't advise that you jump on. But if it's like dropping maybe 50% over a course of maybe days, like some 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, that's okay because it happens to the big coins. Like Ethereum can drop from 4K to 1K, but it's over a certain time space. That's fine. But if it's fallen by 90% within 1 hour, right? I've not streamed for more than 3 hours. And if it's fallen by 90%, that's not healthy. Okay. All right, that's not healthy. All right. Okay, so this is EVDC network. If you bought EVDC on pre-sale instead of the new iPhone, today you would have 25,500. Wow. That's what someone is saying. Instead of the new iPhone, you should have bought EVDC. Okay, so let's check what they're about. The all-time high has been 3 zeros and a 1. So it's falling to this point. We need to see what they're about. If it's a good project, we'll be able to tell. So let's go and read what they have on their website and what they have on their X platform. Okay. Oh, okay. So EVDC is for charging your electric vehicle at the best price. Charge your EV at the best price. Become an investor. ED charger. What if Elon Musk one day talks about this? A crypto that, is geared towards EV vehicle charging. Like this could be a big project. You see. EVDC. So that's it. EVDC.network. It says charge your EV at the best price. Download the EVDC. And then it says it's time to earn money with your charger. Oh, it's time to earn money with your electric vehicle charger. Interesting. Affordable EV charger offering an opportunity to monetize. Featured on Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance, Apple News. Okay. Become an investor. I realize that companies that are not able to sell stocks can raise a crypto, like they can sell their stocks in the form of crypto, right? Because if this doesn't have a stock, like Tesla stock that is selling on the market, it could start a crypto project and that could be its stock. So this one looks cool. I like the idea behind it, right? So for the long term, if it's a long term thing, I can say yes, buy and hold this. Like if it's long term, you want to hold, you don't care about cashing out next week or next month, then I'll say yes, you can buy this. And they are buying boost on it. They are boosting their coin on coin market cap. So it's going to appear in the face of many people. They're going to start buying this coin. So 4 zeros and a 2. Let's see if I have $100 and I put in 4 zeros and a 2. I'll get how many 2 9. Okay, so this is almost like a 3. So let me just put a 9 at the back of this. All right, and I could get 3 million coins if I put in $100. I get 3 million coins, right? Now 3 million coins, let's say this moves to 4 zeros and an 8. What's the all-time high? Let's go back. Okay, let's just use this one, not too far away. This was this year. So 4 zeros and a 6. Okay, so my $100 in this coin to a 4 zeros and a 6 4, as I saw it, will give me $120 extra. So 1,000 would give me 2,200 extra on this investment. Not bad. I'm glad they are boosting their token, and it's only 3 million market cap. Less than 500,000 in trading volume. 10K holders. They don't really have so many holders. They have just 10K holders. This. Okay. And this wallet has 26%. We need to know what this wallet is, because one wallet is holding 26. What's the circulating supply is 124 billion coins, and this wallet is holding 52 billion. I hope this is a team wallet, because if this is an individual wallet, it is risky for investors to buy, right? So you could ask, like, for example, if you join the Telegram page here, I can visit, right? If you join, you could ask, okay, who does this wallet belong? Is this a team wallet? Ima Pathfinder, how are you? Is this a team wallet? If it's a team wallet, is it locked? Right? Is this wallet locked? If it's locked, then we are safe. If not, this wallet can dump 26% of the supply. Like I said, if a coin has like someone holding more than 20%, you want to be very careful buying such coins. Okay, so you can inspect all these. There are still a couple of whales in there, right? Someone with 200K, 100K, 63K, 55K. There are people with big money in this coin. Can you see it? Is it still blurry? Is my screen still blurry? Emma says, I'm good. Yeah. Glad to hear. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Undervalued Crypto. We talk about low value crypto coins. We also check on new projects that are coming that could do well in the future. So we have a couple of whales here. Others are holding 63% of the supply. The top 10% of investors are holding 36%. This is high because this first wallet is holding 26%. So we need to find out who this is for. So EVDM looks like a good long-term project, okay, with the exception of this thing we just discovered. It's a good project. Okay, let's see other trending projects. Trador, the nation token. There are some names that are not catchy, and I think they might not be able to catch on with the trend. Thank you, the Big T, for liking. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, kindly like, subscribe to the channel, join us on the live stream where we talk about crypto coins. Sorry for the noise. There is a siren blowing right behind me. Someone says, NATO is not a quick flip. It's a slow burn backed by a million voices. Let the impatience exist. We are here to build. Interesting. What is NATO about? 2 million market cap. We'll check the website. I think now you can even boost projects on behalf of others, you know. But I need to sign in. I'll have to sign in with my other account. I hope we can use our CoinMarketCap diamonds to boost projects. So I find one project that has like good potential and then I boost it. Buy NATO. Okay, connect your wallet. Buy. Okay. Join our Telegram. Don't miss the silly $100 USDC price. Bet of NATO. Okay. Nation token. Now, if I get onto a project website and all they are saying is buy the coin is going to go up, buy the coin is going, and there's no value proposition or utility that is being proposed, I don't want to buy. Nothing motivates me. You see, when we go to the EVDM page, they were telling us about what they are trying to do, how you can monetize your electric vehicle charger, and how this is the coin for it. You know, it gives you some form of value and motivation to buy, right? But they can't just create a website and the first thing I see on your website is, oh, buy this coin is going to go up. Like, what shows? What is the value, right, that you're proposing? So I also look at that most often. Lack of memes has done a 54K. This is the one we saw on the good. You see, I told you guys this coin is going to go up. I told you guys this coin is going to go up. I just couldn't buy it. We saw it at 2.7. It's at 3.3, right? Lack of memes. That's the name of the coin. I told you this coin was going to go up. I mentioned this coin that was going to go up. We saw it somewhere here, 2.7, right? This is 2.8. Look at this. This is 2.8. We saw it at 2.7. This is 2.8. This is 2.8. 2.7. We saw it around here when it dipped, and I said it will pump. You see that? It went to 3.4, currently at 3.3. So it would have made like what? What is the percentage? 2.7 to 3.3. What is the percentage? Percentage gain. Let me quickly calculate. Okay. Now divide this by 27. 22%. Would have made 22% just a few minutes ago when I saw this coin. Right. Would have made 22% on memeless. This coin, memeless. It has a lot of volume and high liquidity. 14 million in trading volume over the last 24 hours. I feel that this coin will do well. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. Let's talk about undervalued coins. Memeless, for those who could buy, if you could buy and you're watching on TikTok, let me know in the comments if you bought memeless and you're watching from TikTok, or you're watching from YouTube and you bought memeless coin. I pointed out this coin was going to do well. Which one is this? Power pump. Okay, this is the one the other guy was speaking about. Power pump. We haven't seen it really move that much. Let's see. A couple of buys coming in here, and then one sell so far in the last 33 seconds. 5 buys, 1 sell. So there's more buy pressure here. Okay. Lucky says I bought. I hope you bought at the price we saw it. And have you made profit so far? Check the price. Have you made profit so far? If you bought memeless, we mentioned memeless, I think about 1 hour ago when we've been streaming for about almost 2 hours now. But about 1 hour ago, we spoke about memeless coin. And Lucky says he bought. I don't know if it's a he or she. But Lucky bought, and I hope you're in profit now. Or did you buy at the top? Memeless coin. Okay, so we go back. Numeraire, we spoke about Numeraire. Going back to, okay, so this is the channel. It's a verified organization on X. Chidi, thanks for the likes. It's a verified organization on X, EVDC coin. They are for electric vehicle charging, and it's an organization. They are not going to run away anytime soon. This is an organization. When you see the yellow check mark on X, these are organizations. Thank you for the gift, Chidi. Okay. We scrolled down. We went to the website. So they are boosting. You see, boosted on CoinMarketCap. Supply verification in progress. And they posted this 19 hours ago. If you want a long-term project, you can put something into this. We are currently at 71,000 users and growing fast. When we hit 125K users or reach $125,000 in daily charging volume, we'll be listing on tier 1 exchange. So they haven't yet listed on a tier 1 exchange. EVDC coin. Check it out on CoinMarketCap. They haven't yet listed on a tier 1 exchange. This is the next major step in scaling our network and rewarding our early supporters. The growth is unstoppable, and together we are building something massive. Stay plugged in. The countdown has begun. All right, so this is EVDC. Check out EVDC, CoinMarketCap. We're excited to unveil the 2025 roadmap. Okay, so they have a roadmap. These are the charging stations, EVDC. Going out will be installed in the next 15 days with 50-feet cable guns. I wish those on TikTok could see it. But visit the EVDC X page, right, and read what they are saying. They are going out will be installed in the next 15 days. Their coin is currently 4 zeros. I hope I'm right. What's their coin price? EVDC. 4 zeros and 29. That's the current price of the coin. 4 zeros and 29. Glory Fan says, I'm really getting a lot of value for your content because I'm a futures perpetual trader. You seem involved with your viewers, and there's a question on my mind, how to filter coins to trade on a daily. Thank you very much for the comment. Let's see what we have. Okay, so you are asking, how do you filter coins to trade on a daily? Okay, so one of the things you are doing is to be on Dex Screener. We're currently on dexscreener.com. And right here, there are a lot of coins that are both trending and coins that are created fresh. For example, we saw lack of memes. For example, how I filter out. So I see a coin, I check how long it's been running, I check the volume, and I check the makers on the market. Sometimes I look at the number of transactions that have taken place on the coin. So if it's just like 5 transactions, it means that coin is as good as dead, right? So I'll go and I'll check the percentage increases, right? If it's a huge percentage decrease, I wouldn't go near it because coins shouldn't be dropping by 50% in 5 minutes or 90% in 24 hours. That's too much. So I quickly glance through this to see if the percentages make sense. And then I check the most important thing is the liquidity. Does it have enough money in the liquidity pot? If it doesn't have enough money in the liquidity pot, it means that if I put my money in and the price is going up, I will still not be able to cash out everything, right? Because the liquidity is very low. And the system would only permit me to cash out a certain small percentage of my money. So this is not advisable. And market cap also should be a little bit close. It shouldn't be too far away from the liquidity, right? So I quickly glanced through this. Now, some of them are insane or absurd. For example, I want to find one that is absurd. I need something that doesn't make sense. I want to show you something. Oh, mirror chain. We saw mirror chain yesterday. It's made 279%. Mirror chain. It did well. It really did well yesterday. I mean, within 24 hours, I buy 200. We saw it yesterday. Mirror chain. Some of these coins, they are good to hold for 24 hours and then you cash out. See, most of them are making good greens in 24 hours. Something absurd. Let's find something absurd. Why is it that when you're looking for what is absurd, you can't find it now? Okay, you know, I know how to find absurd ones. I'm going to go to the new pairs. Those are the places that give you absurd stuff. Good. Now this is absurd. UX Pro, this coin. It has 57k liquidity, but it has 1.4 billion market cap. There's a vast difference between these two. Don't buy coins like these. They are just inflating the market cap. All right, 57k and 1 billion. Nah, too far-fetched. Usually your market cap should be more than the liquidity, like on the normal, right? When you look here, you realize that most of the market cap values are higher than the liquidity values. That's what it should be normally, right? And also it shouldn't have like such a wide gap like this. Okay. So that is how we look through to filter some of these coins. That's what we do to filter some of these coins. Okay. All right. Artemis. Artemis, where is it? 8 hours ago, 500,000 in volume, 34k market cap, 1,400 8 hours ago. Okay, let's go back to our coin market cap trending coins. Okay. If you're joining us for the first time, remember you can follow and stay in touch. Follow, stay in touch, keep updated with what we do on finding coins that could make potential gains. Okay. So we are back to the trending chart, and we can see bio protocol, nation token. We looked at it. Jupiter staked soul. I usually don't like to buy coins that are already in 3 figures and 2 figures. I prefer ones with 0.00 because there's some kind of psychology or psychological effect on holding coins that have zeros. It's like everybody expects it to be at $1. Like it's the benchmark price for most coins that are having a couple of zeros. Everybody's thinking, okay, when is it going to get to $1, right? But ones that are already like 228, I don't want to buy this because if I'm buying this in my mind, I'm only going to own one unit of the coin. But if I buy this and I get like 10 million coins, I have this hopium that one day it could be $1 and I will be worth 10 million, right? It's just a psychological thing. So I would prefer to, this one is up. Fluence is up by 400%. Fluence is up by 400%. Let's check what the project is about. 3 million market cap, 327k in liquidity, 13 million traded in the last 24 hours. Fly or Fluence. This is the coin. Oh, it's dropped a bit. Not a bit, massively. Let's check the last 4 hours. Oh, let's switch down to 1 hour. Okay. No, I don't like the look of this. Okay, maybe it's a 50% retracement. It's not, it doesn't look like a dump. 50% retracement. Because if I take my channel, my fib retracement 2, and I draw my line, yeah, you have about 50% retracement. You see, you have about 50% retracement. So it's falling by about 50%. It's not too bad. Not too bad for a price that is falling down over a couple of hours. Now, this is not an immediate drop. So it's still like, okay, still like makes sense. This fall makes sense. It's over hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hours. Right. But let's check the website and see the value they are proposing and see if it's a coin that is worth investing in. At what figure should we see both liquidity and market cap before we buy? So I'll advise that if you have liquidity above anywhere above 15K, 20K in liquidity, 15K in liquidity. If you have like if you have 30K, 50K, those are good low cap liquidity levels, right? And then if you have market cap, any market cap in 3 figures, less than 1 million is cool, but it shouldn't be too low. And I'm not saying that there aren't good projects that are starting with like very low market cap, like a 3K market cap. Because Foxino, I told you guys about Foxino. Foxino is on CoinGecko, so I'm going to search for it. Foxino started at around 3K market cap, right? 3K market cap. That's when Foxino started. And today, Foxino is around. And I spoke to the community about Foxino. Let's check Foxino. Foxino. 84%. It's up by 84%. Now I bought this in my Solana wallet and I cashed out. I made a 3x and I took out 30% of my profits. So it's currently at 3.8. Foxino coin. Looking good. It's been up from here. This is the last 24 hours. It's been up from 2 zeros and a 4 to 3 zeros and an 8. I spoke about this on my Telegram. So join the Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Also subscribe to the channel. This is how we share these undervalued coins. And you don't want to miss out. It dropped actually, but I made like a 3x. I got in like from here, made a 3x. You see, it went to 0.20 and a 6. It made a 6x from here, but I made a 3x. And then it's back down by 50%. 3 zeros and a 3, 2 zeros and a 3. Foxino. Okay, so switch to market cap. Now it was listed on CoinGecko late, so you are going to see. Look at this, and this is even 26th August, less than a month ago, right? Market cap was very low, but it was listed around 168 on CoinGecko. So that's what you are going to see. It's going to start at this level. But if you check other platforms, you would see when it started from like 3K, 5K market cap. So this is already, let's just do a quick calculation. This market cap was 540K, right? 540K. And you entered in at 3K. How many X's have you made? Quick calculation. 540K, and then you entered in at 3K market cap. You've made a 180X on Foxino from launch price. Okay, so let's say you didn't see it at 3K and you saw it at 15K. Maybe you wanted to clear your doubts. You needed a market cap to go up a bit before you were motivated to buy. For example, you will still make a 36x, which means if I put in 100, I make 3006 on Foxino. Right. The name of the coin is Fox. Foxinu. Foxino coin. Okay. And then we have Filecoin. Filecoin wasn't doing well when we started. When we started this live stream, it looked like it wasn't doing well. And I said Filecoin wasn't good, but it's pushing up now. It's gone up by 58% because the current stats at the time when we saw Filecoin wasn't looking good. So I sounded a caution on this, but it seemed to have picked up. And sometimes that's what happens in crypto. You never know which one is going to do well. Okay, we have a couple of buys coming in, a couple of sells. Let's check the charts. Yeah, it's picked up now. When we started, it wasn't doing well, but it's picked up now. This is Filecoin. Okay, Filecoin. But like I would say, don't buy at the top. This could be a bull trap. So I'm going to put my Fibonacci here, and I'll wait for it to retrace to this price level. 3 zeros and a 1. If it retraces to 3 zeros and a 1, this could be a good entry point for us, for Filecoin. He says you always give in-depth knowledge on crypto, so keep it up. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. All right. Like. Thank you. All right. So this price point of 3 zeros and a 1 for Filecoin is when I'll come in to buy. Okay, because I need the market to retrace. What happens is that everybody buying at this point, you buy, I buy, you buy, your friends buy, we all buy here, right? Now, when it gets to this point, what do you think those who bought here will be doing? Those who bought here, they started cashing out. Do you see the red candle? So when you see, like I told you, you will see a ranging. Price will start to range. It wouldn't move by the same momentum. When it starts to range, all the guys that bought here are now thinking, wow, okay, so is this all the pump? Is this all the all-time high we could get on this coin? And then they start selling. So when they start selling, we assume that half of the people that bought early here, this is the green zone, right? Half. So half of these guys that bought, all these guys that bought here, will start cashing out here. And then they will cash out to this point so that half of the people who are above this line will still hold and not sell in a loss. That is the assumption. If that assumption is true, that all the people that bought at a half sector of this zone, right, the green zone to the red zone, are holding and hoping for profit, then it is true that only the ones that would cash out are the ones below this zone. So when they cash out from here, we can now come in and buy at the 50% retracement. So pump from here, we consider this as a 0 point. We pump to this level, we drop down by 50, and then we buy back again. Okay, so remember, those who bought early in here, right, the first 50% of the people that bought at a low price, when the price goes up and falls down again, they will come back to buy in if they believe in the project. But some would also cash out. You see this red candle forming? Yeah. When they cash out, some will buy back in. Okay. The people here, some people here right in the middle would sell off, and then when it falls, they'll buy back in. That is what I did on the CW. No, was it CW? Yeah, that's what I did on CWT. And I shared it on CoinMarketCap. So let's see if you would find my post. I was on CoinMarketCap in the CWT area. CWT is back to 86. It was 70. Do you see that? It was 70. It went to 70 cents and it's back to 86. We checked this coin. When we started out, it was 86 and went to 70 cents. It's back to 88 now. So CWT is an exchange token. It's very small supply, 25 million. It could be a long-term hold. It just pumped out of nowhere because an exchange token, like the way we have Binance, you have BitGet and all that. So something you want to look at. Now, this is what I wrote. This is me, undervalued crypto. I commented on this. You can also follow me on CoinMarketCap because I do go to some of the coins to put my thoughts on it. So you follow me on CoinMarketCap. I have about 130 people, right? 130 followers on CoinMarketCap. Okay. So this is what I said, and this is what I did. I bought here. This was my first buy, around 60 cents, because I got in late. I saw the coin around 40 something, but I don't know why I didn't buy. Sometimes you need extra convincing. So people in the community started hyping up this coin. I was like, okay, maybe it's a good coin. Let me go and read about it. So I went to do my research, and I found out that, oh, okay, this coin can actually do well based on the metrics. So I bought, my first buy was here, was around 60 cents, and then it went to a dollar 12 cents or so, and I cashed out some amount. I didn't cash out everything. I cashed out half of my purchase. So for example, if I bought 100 coins here, I don't want to mention how much I bought, but for example, if I bought 100 coins here, when it got here, I cashed out 50 coins. That means that my thing has actually increased, because if I'm buying 60 cents and I'm selling at $1, I made what, like 40% profit, right? And I cashed out 50%, half of it, and waited for the market to drop, because I felt it would drop. Why? Because the market started ranging here, and that's the strategy I taught you, right? That the market will start ranging at this point. So when you buy into a coin, you see a coin pumping like this, you want to listen carefully to what I'm about to share with you, and see a coin pumping like this. Now, if you haven't subscribed, join Undervalued Crypto. We're also on Telegram and WhatsApp, and we also have a chat group, so follow for more. Now, listen carefully to what I'm about to share here. When a coin is moving this way, never think it will pump forever. Number one, Bitcoin went to 44K and came back to 17. And then pumped from 17, went back to 44K, crossed it to 60K, and then came back down to 23K. And then 23K pumped back again and crossed 100K. 100K, there's speculation Bitcoin is going to fall to 80K. It's possible. If it's falling from 44 to 17, it's possible to fall from 110 to 80 or even less than that. Now, when you see a market pump like this, and then you come in, you buy, check for a ranging moment. Ranging moment says that at a certain price point, humans are psychological, right? And we all think in terms of whole numbers. When you buy a coin, most of the time, how do you think? If you buy a coin at 40 cents, most of the time, how would you think? You would think that, oh, I would sell at $1. Why? Because as humans, we think in terms of whole numbers. Oh, someone will say, oh, I bought at 40 cents. I'll sell at 50 cents. Nobody says I'll sell at 54 cents. No, we don't think like that as humans. We think in whole numbers. So someone's going to say, I'm going to sell at 50 cents. I'm going to sell at $1. So I knew that at $1, this price, when it starts ranging, number one, due to the psychological fact that humans think in whole numbers, and number two, due to the fact that when you see a ranging market, it's a sign that those that bought at the early point will start cashing out. I was sure that if I cashed out at $1, it will fall and I'll buy back in. So based on that knowledge that I had, I bought in at 60 cents, cashed out half of my money, $1, and I set my buy limit at 85 cents based on my Fibonacci retracement calculations. Guess where the price fell to from here? Guess where? It fell at 84.9. 84.9. And it touched my buy limit, because I set buy limit at automatic. I'm not looking at the chart. When you get there, buy for me. When it got to 84.9, it bought for me. And then the market moved up. So now I'm in profit. Okay. I'm in profit. I need to close this thing, because I'm no longer in my OBS. So let me just close this thing. Sorry, I need to just close this. All right. So, like I said, wait for the ranging. When it falls, buy back in. So this was my second buy. So I've increased my coins, right? I've increased my coins on this. That's all I'm trying to say. It's at 88, right? We saw it at 80, what? 86, right? I was at 86, went to 70 cents per coin, coin W token for those wondering what coin I'm talking about. And then it's back up at 80 again. So let's check this. This is what happened. Like I always say, you have a climb, you have a ranging, and then you have a fall. A climb, ranging, and a fall. Sometimes, on rare occasions, you might see a climb, prices climb, they get to a range for a bit, and then they will pump back up again. It doesn't always fall from a ranging moment. Okay, so remember that, so that you don't also assume that every time price is ranging, it means it's going to fall. There are times it would pump like this, range, and then it attracts a lot of people's attention because everybody making money here will now say, hey bro, I bought this, I bought $100, I'm having 1,000, I bought 1,000, I have 10K. So FOMO gets a lot of people to now say, okay, wow, the price is cool, it's calm now, let me get in. FOMO can also pump prices from a ranging point. Okay, so don't always assume ranging means the market will always go down. Okay, now this is what I said. How lucky can you be? I almost missed out on this pump by the CoinW token. Check the second buyback in. And I shared the image. And I said buy limit was 85 cents. Price went as low as 84.9 and pumped back up from there. Sweat. Join my Telegram, by the way. Right. I'm always talking about my Telegram group, so you can join. Undervalued crypto. We'll be sharing more insights. Okay, so this is Firecoin still struggling. There's a battle between whether we are buying more. This coin really pumped 89%, 89,000% in 24 hours. Negamon, this coin, Negamon, right? 89,000%. 89,000%. 24 hours. Let's see. 6th September, 24 hours. So from here, right? From here, as low as 4 zeros and a 3 to 1 cent. Wow. Wow. This coin pumped from 4 zeros to 1 cent. I wouldn't want to buy in. Like, I feel like people have made the money they have to make from this coin. I'm not going to buy in. Let's calculate how much someone who put in $100 at 3 zeros. It was even at 2 zeros. See this? 4 zeros and 2 rather. Let's calculate from this point to 1 cent. And let's say the person put in $50, right? 427, right? That would be 1.8 million coins. Now multiplied by 1 cent, 18,000 from $50. That's how much this coin would have gotten you. The coin is called Nigamon, Niggamon. Pathfinder, you are welcome. He says thanks for the valuable answer. Any comments from TikTok? I'm not seeing any comments from TikTok. I'm also on YouTube. If you want to see the screen, you can join on YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. Okay. So you see all these coins are doing well. They have greens over a period of 24 hours. Like I said, sometimes it will be good to hold some of these coins for 24 hours to see how well they'll do, right? Have a lot of them doing well. This has dropped massively. Crave the Pair has dropped. Soul Strategies. Let's check Soul Strategies. 47 minutes ago. Locked liquidity, which is good. Always check that liquidity is locked. Market cap 168K, not bad. 48 minutes ago. So this coin is less than 1 hour old. It's pumped from here. Let's see how much. 4 zeros and an 8 to 3 zeros and a 1 9. This is good money right here. This is called, what's the name of Soul Strategies. That's the coin. Soul SOL Strategies. Soul Strategies Inc. What's their website? Let me check their website. They have a website. Why are they using the SEC? SEC published They published on them. Wow. Because it's a government website, SEC, and this is Soul Strategies Incorporated, Canada. So it's a Canadian project. Soul Strategies. Okay, wait, let's do more research because I can't believe this. Wait. Form 40F, Soul Strategies Incorporated, United States Securities and Exchange Commission. This is a government website, sec.gov. We need to be sure about this so that we can put our monies in. 732 makers in the market, 49 minutes ago launched. Okay, let's go to the X handle. Let's see what they are saying on X. I hope I have access to X. Okay, yeah, I have it. So strategies. There's only a community here. No, I need to. Oh, it's a registered company, guys. Soul Strategies. It might do well. Soul Strategies, SOL Strategies. It might do well. It's a registered company. It says it's approved for NASDAQ exchange and the global select market, listing under the ticker STKE, and trading will commence on Tuesday, September 9th. As CEO Leah Wald noted, this represents more than just an achievement. So I don't know why it's already trading here if the trading is going to commence on the 9th of September. So Soul Strategies, put it on your research list. We need to look into this coin. Okay, you know what? Let's check to see if they've dropped. It says we have the OG. This a front one to a confirmed NASDAQ listing, MicroStrategy of BTC, Solana Strategies Incorporated. This is the address, and this is admin. Okay, so this is the pump address. This is the address of the company. They said they will be listing on NASDAQ, and also SEC has written on them. Ritachi says hi. Okay, so we are going to paste this address on deck screener to be sure that is the same, because this is a post by admin. We need to be sure is the same. Okay, so this popped up. This popped up and is the same right here. Right, so this could be good. This could be a good one. Soul Strategies could be a good one for the long term. So let's keep an eye on this. Okay, we have a post by the SEC on Soul Strategies. It's registered pursuant to Section 12. Okay, audit information. If an emerging growth company that prepares its financial statement in accordance with US GAAP indicated by checking blah blah blah. Okay. Explanatory note, forward-looking information. All right, guys, research on Soul Strategies. Okay, SEC has a write-up on them. It says the exchange of Canadian dollars in September based on. Okay, all right, because they said it was a Canadian company. NASDAQ corporate governance. The company is a foreign private issuer as defined by this as the NASDAQ capital market, blah, blah. Okay, guys, put this on your radar. Okay, Soul Strategies. Remember, it's not financial advice, but look into it, do your own research, and if you feel that this coin is going to do well, it wouldn't hurt to put in like some $20 in there. It's currently 3 zeros and a 1. It will pump from here. It pains me I haven't set up my Solana wallet. So you know what? I'm going to do that after the live stream and get coins like this. Just hold on to coins like this because they'll be listing on NASDAQ as well. I'm looking for this. This is what I'm looking for. This coin will move up. This one. This coin will move from here. 0.3 zeros and a 1. Right. Okay, so this coin will move from here. I just need to be very sure that whatever has been posted by this admin has direct relation to this project. So I'm going to go through their page. Let me just go through their page and see. Yeah, Canada, like I said, Canadian Canadian project. Publicly traded Solana Infraco, building trade fire Solana brands. Okay, down, down, down. We need to, like, if I see this handle posting that contract address, I don't mind buying. I need to see that this is posting that contract address, because someone just quoted and I'm not too sure if that person is the same admin for this. Congrats to Soul Strategies for their listing on NASDAQ. This is 22 hours ago. They have approved for NASDAQ. Okay. If you're new to this channel, kindly join, subscribe. If you're watching on TikTok, you can follow for more insight. Join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Soul Strategies passes 1 billion Canadian in assets under delegation. New fundamental metrics. I love it. They crossed 1 billion in assets under delegation to their validators. 8,800 unique wallets now stick with us. 100% uptime maintained on the lane validator. Okay. What are they saying? What are they saying right here? I'm not hearing this. This volume is off. Let's go down, 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 down. Don't they have a Telegram? I wish they had a Telegram so I could check if there's any community, like check what they are saying on there. So they don't have a website set up, but the website the link they are using is the securities exchange that spoke about them. Yeah, Ems TV says, is it on Solana? Yeah, it's on Solana. Soul Strategies Incorporated. This is it. This is the coin. And then it says the pair was created 56 minutes ago. I just do your research, right? If this is officially connected to the Soul Strategies we are seeing on X, because sometimes people can duplicate things, you know. So do more research on this and let's see if it's connected. All right. Need to be sure if it's connected. Soul Strategies. This is the admin. 143 members, so you can join. I'm not logged into this. I have to use a different account, so I'll join and I'll follow up on the project and be sure that is legit. Okay. It's moving up now. It's moving up now. It will move up. It will move up to about 1.8 or 1.9. So I'm gonna put a mark here. Someone says your screen is clearer now. Good. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. We will end around the 3-hour mark. What is the name? Soul Strategies. SOL Strategies Incorporated. SOL Strategies Incorporated. Okay, so that's it. Soul Strategies. SOL Strategies Inc. All right. Okay, so read on it, do your research, and then if you want to buy, you go in. Okay. All right. Someone made $900. He put in 800. Let's check how much people are making on here. How do you make 30 cents and then just cash out? You need to be a serious investor. 163, probably a team wallet. $6 profit cash out. 84 cents. Okay, this guy put in $19. Oh, it's gone up. It's gone down. Put in $19, made how much? It's made $7, $15. Yeah. So read on soul strategies. Let's go on. Let's go on. We wouldn't spend all our time on one coin, but it seems like an interesting project. I don't know if that is the same team that has. Okay, so someone says the moderator says 50 posts done. Let's run this up on STK. Yeah. Okay, so that's the moderator, and he says they boosted it. Okay, so it could be the real thing. It could be the real thing. 50x boost incoming. Thanks for the votes. Okay, this is it. They said right name ticker trading starts on Nasdaq on Tuesday. 80 days. I might have just found an absolute gem. BNK vibes, bonk, and then he put the address there, and then he circled it. Soul Strategies Inc. Nasdaq Capital Market. STKE is a trading symbol. Okay, and then he says Soul Strategies, Watcher Guru becomes the first Solana treasury company to be approved for Nasdaq listing. Great bullish news for Solana. The bull run is coming. And this was 5 hours ago. And then he says Soul Strategies secure Nasdaq debut for Solana's Global Leap, a Canadian blockchain firm specializing in Solana infrastructure, has secured approval. It will commence on 9th. And today is 6th. So when it lists on Nasdaq, it could pump from here. Okay. It could pump from here. Soul Strategies could pump from here. I think after this live stream, I'll buy some and keep it. You never know, right? You never know. So it's good. That is why sometimes you need to join these live streams, because we might just come across a gem. Right? Might just come across a gem. Spirit of Gambling. We saw this one some time back. The Spirit of Gambling. There's a coin called Spirit of Gambling. It's for gamblers only. It's for gamblers. All right. Glub. Let's check out Glub. They have some good metrics on there. It was launched 5 days ago. Glub. Liquidity is locked and burned. Oh, nice pump. We didn't see this yesterday, did we? No. But it's been 5 days. The coin is 5 days old, so it's had a lot of activity. Or actually dropped. It's dropped by 4x from this price to the current price. Dropped by 4x. Yeah. Do you see that? It's now pumping from here. So we could do well. Could do well from this level. It could do well from this level. Right. Could do well from this level. And we could have it hitting this previous all-time high. The coin is called Glub. Glub is on Solana. Glub. Okay, let's check their website and then we check. I'm going to close these ones. Thank you for joining me on TikTok and other platforms. I need to close some of these tabs. Pathfinder is asking, do I have a video on how to buy and how to exit at a particular level? How can I have access? I only have a video on how to buy coins, and I was showing that with an exchange and then the crypto wallet. How to buy coins is on my channel. I think it's probably the 3rd video when you go to the video section. But I don't have, where to sell off. I don't have a video on that. I'll do that in a mentorship program. Some were asking for personal, one-on-one mentorship, and I spoke to them about how I'm going to teach you how to read contracts, how to inspect a contract before. I don't go so deep on the live stream because things are moving at a fast pace. But in the mentorship program, I should carefully even teach you that some things I've not even spoken about on the screen. All right. So yeah, this is a good pump. Now another price target we could look at is 3 zeros and a 3.5 from current price. So Glab, if it keeps moving the way it's moving, we could hold till we get to 3 zeros and a 3.4, right? And then cash out from this point. All right. There's one soul strategies created 23 hours ago. How many hours is this one? This one is just about, you know what? I'm going to search for soul strategies here, and then we'll try to examine which one is the real one and which one is the fake one. Soul strategies. So yes, we have a couple of them here. We have 23, 4 months. The one I'm looking at is, I think the one I'm looking at is the first one. 23 hours ago. Yeah, 23 hours ago. Which, these are the metrics. You see, this, right, is on a different platform. So Pump Fund, there's one listed on Pump Fund and there's one listed on Meteora. So it's the same coin, but the one on Meteora has lower liquidity. So I'd say you should buy on the one with Pump Fund, the one on Pump Fund or Pump.fund, because that one has higher liquidity. So Lucky, your question, this also, the CA, I can't copy and send right now, but I can show you what it is. Go to Deck Screener and then type SOL strategies, SOL strategies. Click the first one that has a 60K liquidity as at the time of recording. I think this should be the coin. Is it this one? 60K locked liquidity, 200K market cap, and 7,000 makers, 3.8 volume. I'm giving you the metrics to look out for. And when you scroll down, the CA starts with GFTPN. So let's go check X to see if it's the same thing. Now, someone has given us a new contract address here. So we need to be careful. Okay, we need to be very, very careful. Don't be in a hurry to buy. Let's carefully analyze this. What happens is that people like to do duplicates. Okay, so you want to be very, very careful. This guy says the contract address is 59HC. Starts with 59HC. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and check it out. 59HC. Then I'll scroll up. And then the admin says 59HC. He also says 59HC. So I'm going to go back into my deck screener and then paste the contract address. Go to Soul Strategies. Tap on the X handle and you see the contract address posted there by the admin. Now I put this here and I enter. Now it's giving me something different from the one we saw. This is the one posted by the mod and the admin on X, and the liquidity is 41K. Locked liquidity 41K. Where is my mouse? Locked liquidity 41K. Market cap 119K. Okay. Now let's check the other one that is also here. We need to be sure that this is genuine. So we scroll up. This also has locked liquidity 60K and only has a Twitter handle. Let's see if it points to the same. No, this one is not the real one. This one is not the real one. It points to a different community and it says Solana Soul Strategies. Solana meets Wall Street. Soulstrategies.io. So this one is giving us a different address. This is the one that is here. GFTPN pump. We need to be careful because these things can get dicey. Okay, 3021. This is the address, and then when we come here, it gives us 59HC. So this is the one posted by the admin and the mod. Okay, so check the contract address and compare it to the one on X. This one gives us the link to the SEC government post, which is the United States, this post, right? And it gives us the X handle, which leads us to the Soul Strategies Inc. with the verified check mark. So you want to be careful when you're buying. I wish Soul Strategies themselves would have posted the address so that I'm very sure that this is from them, but the address here is coming from an admin right here, Mr. Fumbler, admin. And then when you scroll down, he posts again. And then when you scroll down, the mod, community mod, also drops, this community mod also drops an address, 59HC. So the same as the address the admin dropped. All right. Do I do daily live streams? I try to. Yeah, so I try to. I wouldn't promise a daily live stream, but at least I'll do 5 times in a week. Right. At least 5 times in a week I'll do. Okay. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. Undervalued Crypto. You're following on TikTok. Undervalued Crypto. All right. We catch them when they are undervalued. And ride along the waves. Okay, so far, I would say that this is the one that is giving, genuine vibes. But also do your own research. I wish they had a Telegram community so we could go there and see what is happening. Because sometimes they post their contract address on Telegram. In fact, all the time. And that will help us to make more guided decisions. Joeshmo says I should check out Luby coin by Stephen Bliss. Pathfinder, you're welcome. Luby. All right, let's see if Luby. Let me know which one is the real one. Luby, is it the one created 9 months ago or the one created 2 days ago? I suppose the first one, because within 24 hours, the volume is $6,000 and this is just $64. So I presume the first one, which is more active, is the real one. Liquidity 121K, liquidity $400. So the first one is most likely the legit one. And then we have a log liquidity here. We see a pump. That's an interesting pump. See a pump here. Has it been falling from the skies? Probably been falling from the skies. Or not too much. Okay. All-time low here. About 50% retracement. Oh wow, it's been falling from the skies. It's falling from the skies. But it could still do well from here because unless of course a lot of people that bought right above this price level have cashed out in losses. But if they are still holding, then this will pump up here, right? Because most of the people that are buying are here. They are below the buy price point. You see, so they can pump the coin from here. They can pump the coin from there. Any questions so far? Lucky says the one I saw in the afternoon has 1476 members. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So Luby, let's see their website. Let's see their value proposition. It's not allowing me to go there. Like I said, I'm not using my personal PC, so some of the websites are restricted on this laptop. Okay, Luby, one of those meme coins created by Steven Blaze X Rockstar Games. Okay. What do they have to offer? What's their value proposition? It's just a meme coin. It says buy me a Lambo. Yeah, that's just a meme coin. Not really any value proposition. Okay. My origin story makes me tear up a little bit, not gonna lie. You're here live streaming a legendary art coin while he's working. They're not like us. Thank you, Chidi, for the gift. Thanks a lot. Let's go back to our Solana chain and see if you can find any good coins. This coin is still doing well. Lack of memes. I wish I'd got in earlier when we saw it at 2.7 and it went to 3.4. Went to 3.4. Went to 3.4. The way I've been speaking for a long time, I am so hungry. I need to go and get a Chinese buffet. Pathfinder, how can I join your mentorship class? You can send me a message. Are you on my WhatsApp or my Telegram? Undervalued crypto. Yeah, I think I have to share details on the mentorship. I'll do that today because a couple of people were asking for it. I'll do that today. So we can start. It's a paid mentorship, by the way. It shouldn't cost more than $100. All right. Rich guy, from yesterday is done well. I want to create a system that will be able to detect coins that have the potential to pump, right? Like within 24 hours. I want to create a system like that. Then see how it works out. Because I'm thinking of Chidi says I'm interested. Yeah. Okay, Chidi can send. I think you send me a message, right? You send me a message on TikTok. So are you on the Telegram or you're on WhatsApp? Are you on those platforms? I'm going to share more on there. Okay. I'll share more on there and create a Google form so that those who are interested can fill it and then we go through a class. I'm going to break things down for you, teach you, or you just joined today for the first time. Okay, welcome, Pathfinder. Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to analyze contracts, how to check for safety and all those things, how to use your wallets and all that good stuff. All right. Yeah. um, I'm running on low bats, but anyway, let's go. Let's go. So I'll be wrapping up. Like I said, one of the good exchange coins you want to get is CWT. I spoke about it. It's an exchange coin. Do you remember how BNB was very cheap? What is BNB's price today? Let's go check BNB. It's an exchange token. BitGet, BGB is an exchange token. Don't play with exchange tokens, okay? Don't play with exchange tokens. I'm going to go here and then check BGB. Where's BGB? BGB is down here, $4.08. It's dropped from $5. It's at $4.08. Now, BGB, what they are going to be doing every 3 months is that they're going to take 20% of the crypto exchange's profits and use that to buy back the token and burn it, thereby decreasing the supply. So BGB token, one of the things they'll be doing is to burn their supply every 3 months by using 20% of the platform proceeds. So if I click into this and I go to the all, if I check from all time, right? I click on all and I check, you see that the price has moved from what? 6 cents all the way went to $8 and is back, retraced by about 50%. Like I said, most retracements will happen at 50%. I'm going to teach you this in the mentorship class so that when you see coins, you don't buy at the top, right? Yeah, most people buy at the top and they start complaining, oh, this coin was pumping, I bought it and I'm making a loss. No, you have to read the market. And I have to teach this in my WhatsApp number. Okay, let me just write it here. Let me just write it here so that those of you who want to send me a message on WhatsApp and join the mentorship, take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this if you are on if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, just send me a hi. But if you're on YouTube, you can take a screenshot of this and send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay? We take it from there. All right. I can't seem to type comments on the YouTube live stream. So I'm just going to start a poll. Got value from today's session? If you got value from today's session, say a yes. If you didn't get any value, say no. Yeah. Started a poll. All right. So let me know if you got value from today's session. We've spoken extensively on some of the coins we should look out for. Lucky says yes. Chidi says yes. Thank you. And I'm glad you are getting value from this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Every gift, every like, every share. I appreciate it. Although we had only one share on TikTok, but that's okay. I know crypto is not a topic a lot of people are interested in. You know, I think we still have less than 10% of the world population invested in crypto. And look at the market caps. Look at what is happening. $1 trillion in crypto with only less than 10% of the world in crypto. This is insane. Imagine if we have 50% of the world in crypto. It's going to be crazy. So 9 people say yes, they got value from today's session. They also got some good Pathfinder's taking a number. So we also got some good suggestions like soul strategies, and I said do more research on it. And also the contract address, check to see if the 591 is the original one, because the other one doesn't link you to the main page. Okay. And then we spoke about CWT, get XDC coin, get those exchange tokens and hold them for the long run. Now I was going to show you something on coin market cap. Now when BNB started out, BNB is currently 800. Let me take this out. Thank you for the votes. BNB is currently $859 for one coin, right? This is what happens. Now, anytime you hear a crypto project bends its coins on the regular, hold it for the long term, especially if they have good value proposition. So this coin, 859 BNB, look at where it was. This was what, 2020? Just about 5 years ago. BNB was $13 for one coin. And you'd say, oh, it's too expensive, $13. But this was an exchange. Look at how much supply they have now, 39 million. And it's dropping. It's always dropping, this supply. We'll get to a point it will be less than 100 million supply. I remember when I bought, the first time I bought BNB, it was around $100. But I didn't know it would make an 8x from $100. You know, because at that time I didn't understand the concept of burning tokens, the concept of deflationary or deflation. Printed papers have inflation. Bank prints notes. They print money out of thin air. They pay just a little to print a lot of money, right? It's not free. Like it costs them little to print a lot of money. But in crypto, instead of printing more supply actually drops. So the token becomes deflationary instead of inflationary. All right. So this coin started out. See, there was even a time was $5. I think it was even lesser than that at the time. Look at this. It used to be 10 cents, 2017. BNB was 10 cents in 2017. So let's assume that I took $100 and I put in a 10 cents BNB. 100 divided by 10 cents, not 1 cent. 10 cents. That's 1,000 BNB coins, right? Now today's price is 859. My $100 will be 859K if I bought in 2013 and I held it. Is a good evening. If I held it, my 100 would be almost $1 million from $100. But you see, it all starts with knowing the value proposition of a project and buying in early, right? Like we've seen Soul Strategies. Soul Strategies is 3 zeros, right? What if tomorrow Soul Strategies gets to like $20, right? And you put maybe $10, something you could afford to lose. You put $10 you could afford to lose, and you put it in Soul Strategies, and maybe gets listed on NASDAQ, starts trading on September 9th. They say September 9th they'll be trading. Starts trading, and then it pumps from there. You make a lot of money, right? So 859, BNB started around 10 cents, 1 BNB, and it went to $2. Climb. It was 2021. We had the biggest bull run we've ever had in crypto happened in 2021. Everything increased like mad. And look, it moved from what? It moved from 37, right? That was the opening price. And it moved to 300. It made a 10x in 2021 from 37. And then now people are like, oh, okay, this thing has value. Then all those who bought in early, like I told you, all those who bought in early here sold off to about a 50 to 60% retracement level. Because those who buy in, not every, like we are not going to have a direct buy and everybody sells. There are people who now see the potential after a pump, okay, and now will want to hold on to the coin. So after the $37 for 1 BNB pumped, a lot of people saw its value now and they are holding. It's the same thing happening on CWT right now. It moved from 4 cents and it went to $1.38. And we are now seeing, oh wow, this thing really has value. I want to hold for the long term. So most people are now holding from they are holding around 60 cents, 80 cents. It will pump from there because it's only 25 million supply. But this has what? 139. It was even a billion, more than a billion supply. So if this is burning and we have CWT, if they're also going to burn their tokens, which eventually they will, we will also see the price going over $100. Right. So just saying, not financial advice. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying that it's necessary to buy these exchange coins, these network coins. Like Solana is a network, it's not an exchange. So price eventually over time is going to go up. Sonic Network, XDC Network, Avalanche Network, all those networks, the more we have projects listing on them, the more they will be going up in value over the years. So when you're in crypto, don't only see crypto. You see, yes, we are doing $10 to $100 challenge by buying some of these coins, right? But don't only see it as a short-term investment. There are some coins you should buy and hold for like 5 years, right? Some coins you buy and hold for 5 years, especially if their value proposition is solid. Izzy is asking, he says, please, I want to engage in crypto as a beginner. What's the procedure? Thank you. Yeah, so I have a how to buy video, but if you will join the paid mentorship, I could take you through like from beginner level. Yeah, because these things require time for someone to sit and explain to you, right? And they might as well be compensated for their time. So if you want that kind of lecture, then you would have to join the paid mentorship. But if you want to learn, like have scattered knowledge, there's a lot of videos on YouTube and even including mine that can help you understand what it is about. Okay. Joeshmo says 9 months Luby. Stephen Blaze is the artist who created the cover art for Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I saw it. Rockstar Games. He's the dev putting his reputation on the line. Could be good if it gets on some exchanges. Okay. So Luby is the one that he spoke to us about. Right. Luby is the one he spoke to us about. So we could also take a look at that if we want to. All right. Okay. Okay. So it's been wonderful. I've streamed from 100%. I've streamed from 100% battery level to about 15%. So I'm going to leave you guys soon. We've done a 3-hour stream, and I've pinpointed coins that I feel will do well. We had a couple of folks joining us on TikTok right here, and then on YouTube right on this phone. I'm tired. I need to go eat some Chinese buffet. So today I need to go and sit down and fill my tummy. I've been speaking for 3 hours straight. It's not easy to do streams like this. So those of you who want to join the mentorship program, join Telegram Undervalued Crypto. When you go to Telegram, simply search for Undervalued Crypto. UNDERVALUED Crypto. Add everything together and then type it out. My channel will pop up. We might be 700 by now. I'm not too sure. But before the live stream, we're 600 and something. Yeah, we are 700. Yeah, we are 702. 702 members. So I'm going to share a mentorship link. It shouldn't be more than $100. If you want to join the mentorship, we'll go through contract address, how to spot good coins, how to check for value proposition, how to identify the strength of a community and all that good stuff. All right. So thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. We should have another live stream. Hopefully around, I'm hoping we can do 2 hours tomorrow around let's see, around 1:30 in the afternoon to about 3:34. Yeah, Daniels, thanks for following. Yeah, we should be able to do a live stream tomorrow around 1:30 GMT 0. Time zone is Greenwich Meridian plus 0, 1:30. That will be the same as 2:30 GMT plus 1. And we should end around 3:30 or 4 p.m. GMT plus 0. Okay. Thank you so much for the like. Daniels. Thanks for the gift as well. I appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys here. It's been wonderful having you engage, interact, and also get some value from this stream. So I'll see you. Gogozi, shout outs to people streaming from the beginning. Lucky, Gogozi, Airdrops, Senat, Daniels, Chidi, Popson, Crown, everyone. Pathfinder, Joeshmo, everyone that joined this live. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll see you. Bye.